will go live, and it says I'm live. Yay! So hello, people of the internet, and welcome to this week's Colour and Connect. And I am really happy to say that I have two people already in here with me. Yay! And I'm going to add them to the screen now. Hint, hint. If you haven't got your clothes on, quickly get dressed. I'm going to add Maureen first. Whee! Hello, Maureen.
Hello.
Yay! And then. Are you ready? No, she's putting her finger up. She's going, wait. No, she's not ready. So just Maureen. Look at that. Maureen's first time. I'm really happy.
Only you couldn't use the internet.
I know. Another Scottish lady. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put the old link in as well. So let's do that for everyone else in the world who wants to join us, and pin that so people can find it. At least I think I have. Yes, I think I have. I never know. Yes, there it is. Took a while to ping up there. See, this is the funniest thing. I can see poor old Rachel spinning her camera around.
I thought you said spinning her cat there. Oh my god.
Oh, she might be spinning a cat as well. A cat came on earlier. So how are you?
Oh, fine. You?
Tired. I was just telling Rachel, I've had terrible sleep lately. Really, really, like 1.5 hours sleep. That's it. Last night, I think I snuggled down about 12:30. Didn't fall asleep until 3, and then woke up at 5:30. So I had about 2.5 hours sleep last night. Absolutely knackered.
I've got insomnia anyway, so yeah, that's any number of hours to fall asleep.
That's exactly what I'm like at the moment. I don't know where it's come from. Just going to say hello because Danielle's in the chat. Hello, Danielle. Ruby Red Dress is in the chat. Hello, Ruby Red Dress. And Charms. Hello, Charms. Rachel, if you're ready, wave your finger. Is that a yes or a no?
Oh,
it's a yes.
Do I press comments?
You can, yeah, if you press comments, you'll see the comments.
Ah, got you. Because I'm thinking, where the hell is she seeing this?
Yeah, it's on that side, or maybe that side. I can't tell. There we go. There you go. Oh, there's a cat and everything. Look. So I'm going to switch over to my colouring book because no one wants to see this face with 2.5 hours sleep. What are you colouring, Maureen?
Oh, I nearly went for that. Well, the other type like it.
I'm not sure.
Nearly. Callie, you need to leave now, darling.
I don't know if I would enjoy just colouring lines, but you found it really therapeutic.
It is really good, yeah. Of all the times that the cat comes in, it has to be now, doesn't it? Right, can you go away, please? You're really annoying me.
I like the way it walked It walked right underneath your camera, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. And bouncing me everywhere. It's terrible. Terrible.
Right. I am colouring this. Rachel's having a mare.
I'm having a mare.
This is it's Angela Porter, and I got this for £1.89 off of a used, on Amazon used.
I've never used that before.
Not in October because I haven't bought anything on it in October. I've been very good. Poor old Rachel's just got a cat.
Oh
but
no!
You know what it reminds me of? It's like a squashed out mandala, isn't it? Really, it's all like. Because I do like a bit of a bitty mandala, and these are just like squashed out.
Well,
I don't know.
Got two similar the other day. That I don't know if that'd be up your street. Where are they?
Oh, don't show me something that's up my street when I'm on a no spend.
This is what I'm dealing with.
Why does your cat come now?
Because she's upset that the attention's not on her.
She knows.
She right. She says, "Right, Mom, it's 2:00. It's time for me to annoy you."
And also,
because my computer is sitting on top of them. Of all the ones to be sitting on top of, okay, forget it.
What was it? What was it called?
I haven't. if I move it, you'll tilt.
And it's one of them ones that...
I'll send you the name later.
Yeah, okay. And I won't buy it.
Yeah, right.
No one has any faith in me. I've done a nose bend before for a very, very long time. I can do a nose bend. To be honest, and Maureen can testify to this, right? I don't actually like having a lot of stuff. I got rid of loads and loads and loads of stuff. And to be honest, when I do have a lot of stuff, it makes me feel a little bit overwhelmed. I don't like having loads of stuff. But with colouring, all I've been doing is buying stuff to try it. And once I've tried it, if I like it, I'll keep it in my collection. But if I don't, poor old
Well,
Rachel.
if you like the idea of buying but not using, you can just buy me lots and lots of things, and I'll keep it in my house for you.
You look after it for me.
Yeah.
But to be quite honest, when I don't use something, it does go usually to someone else. I don't throw it in the bin. I throw nothing in the bin. I'm really don't like wastage at all.
My cat's purring as well. She's so happy.
At least she's happy.
Good.
Hello,
I've just realised you're doing big girl colouring.
Me?
I was just about to say to you.
Nice gel pens. It's not that big girl colouring.
It's still big girl colouring. It is.
I'm amazed at some of you girls.
Daniel is saying chat is not open. Chat is open. I can see you, Danielle. I can see lovely Jackie as well. And Charms is saying what a lovely cat that you've got.
She's lovely when she's not annoying me.
Oh, it's big girl colouring because I've done a bit of shading, isn't it?
Yeah.
This paper's terribly thin.
It was just quite a detailed image.
Look at this. This is gel pen. Look how thin this paper is. That is really, really thin. I was going to photocopy it and print it out on my new laser printer.
There he is.
I have actually printed something on my new laser printer. I'll show you. Look. Da 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 da.
Ooh.
Yeah. They come out quite
Halloweeny.
Yeah, it was it's a cut what's that magazine? Creative Colouring Heaven. No. What's the one we get in the UK? Creative Heaven, is that what it's called? Colouring Heaven?
I don't know.
Hello Liz, how are you?
We get the Relax with Art ones. I don't know who that's by.
You're gonna make me get up and look, aren't you?
Is it this one you're on about?
Ugh. If it's all I can see is a cat. No.
That was from you as well.
I know. Colouring Heaven.
Colouring Heaven.
Hello, Liz. Hello, Sunny. Sunny, hello. Danielle's
Sunny and it's sunny.
Why can't Danielle?
Danielle's doing a crying face. I don't know.
At the top, does it say top chat, live chat?
Top chat, live chat.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, at the top of the pinned thing at the top, there's an option. Well, it does on mine anyway. Say live chat or top chat.
Yeah.
We can see you, people. Danielle. We can see you with your little cryy icons.
I can't tell whether I need to get rid of the sun or keep it because I currently can't see.
I think the cat is more the obvious problem at the moment.
She is, but when I chucked her off, she just came back.
Oh,
she's asleep now.
Oh dear. Hello, Nanny D. Nanny D, you have me, Lily, you have Maureen, cross-stitch button, and you have the lovely Rach Pricey colours. Whoops.
And you also have Callie the cat.
Yay.
She reminds me of a cat I used to have. She took off with a neighbour's cat. They both eloped. They both eloped.
Oh.
I don't think this one would go anywhere. Well, partly house cat reasons, but I think given the option, I still don't think she would.
Oh, I was visiting
my
son's 5 little kittens last weekend. Huge.
Oh, them kittens? I've been looking at the pictures. I don't like cats, but I do like kittens.
You don't like cats? I'm sorry, what?
No, it's not that. What it is I used to have...
We can't be friends.
I used to have cats, right? But cats are particularly disdainful, aren't they? They're very kind of like, they'll come in.
You don't own a cat. The cat owns
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. Whereas with dogs, you only have to go and put the bins out and they come running in going, oh, where you been, mummy? I've missed you. And Maureen, how cute was my dog?
Oh, I know.
I know.
Oh.
Still breaks my heart. Though.
I like dogs as well.
I do like dogs and cats. I just prefer cats because they're more loving. Hello, Audrey. Hello says, Blumming laptop has decided to update. Yeah, mine did that the other day and then never came back. It's all fixed in now, though. Well, ish.
She's sat having a wash now on my colouring book.
Hello, Nixie Ness. That's a nice name. We need to get Audrey in here. We won't understand a word the two Scottish girls. I know.
they're gonna have a conversation on their own, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. They're
yes, the cat's going. Yes, yes, yes. I've got my table back.
I'll have to go and get Bruce if they start talking too fast to translate for me.
Not that bad.
No, as long as I've got my filter on, I can understand it. My babble fishing, I can understand what you're saying.
Stop your greeting, Lily.
Oh, see?
Yeah, that's it. I'm out.
What did she say?
I don't know.
Stop burning, Lily. Would you have understood that?
You and Audrey quite close to each other.
Yes, yeah.
Because you've got very similar accents, haven't you?
Yeah. Just a few miles.
Are you two going to meet up?
I just thought the whole of Scotland had the same accent. Is that really bad of me?
She used to be in Keith, where I am.
Really?
Yeah, she went to school in Keith, where I am.
Wow. So it's such a small world.
Because that's why I knew her accent was similar to mine. But if we really spoke in our accents, you'd never understand it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my niece in Daytona with her husband. When she really gets angry, she's never lost her Scotch accent. When she gets angry, she really goes for it, and then he'll go to me.
Yeah.
Quite funny.
Yeah, my husband, I love Scottish accent, but my husband doesn't have a Scottish accent because his mum and dad sent him to boarding school. He was posh. I married up. And so he's got like the sort of like BBC accent, sort of non-accent. But his mum and dad were proper Scottish. I could barely understand what they said. And we got married in Scotland. Another look. Hi from Scotland, Fiona Peters. Oh no, we're being overrun.
Oh my goodness. I feel overwhelmed.
With Scottish people.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was so many of us. Oh god.
We need more English people. and a Welsh. We need a Welsh.
Yeah, we could do with an Irish, a Scottish, a Welsh.
Yeah, and not tell any bad jokes. Audrey's saying her mum's care home was in Keith, so she was literally sort of driving up to you when she used to visit her. You two have got to meet up and put it on the internet so we can all see.
There's 2 odds. Well, 3. There used to be 3.
You've got to meet. And you've got to film it and put it on YouTube, and we're all crying and go, oh no. 2 remote Scottish colourists are meeting each other. We'll have to meet up as well.
Why are you not on here, Audrey?
Well, I was just going to say, I'm already thinking about a bit of a trip, but then I thought maybe I shouldn't announce it on the live, because if you're thinking, oh no, please don't. I didn't want to upset you.
I'm quite happy to meet anyone who has the same hobby as me, because I work in a really male-dominated environment, and I don't know anyone who colours. My friend bought a colouring book, like my friend from school, probably like my best friend. She bought a colouring book when we was in lockdown, and she said, oh yeah, I did a bit of colouring. And I said, oh, how many colouring books you got? She said, I got 2, and that's one too many. And I'm like, yeah, she's not my kind of colouring person. So
I've really
anyone
tried to get people into colouring before. It just doesn't work.
the thing is, it's one of the reasons why I like meeting similar people on YouTube, because it's like, I don't know, you find your tribe, don't you? Really,
Yeah.
it's like when I was doing my declutter, I did all the videos on YouTube mainly so that I had accountability, because otherwise I'd just gone, oh, this is hard work, I ain't going to do this anymore. But having to do the videos was like, it kept me accountable and going. And with this, it's like, I'd still be buying all this stuff if I wasn't showing you guys. I just wouldn't have anyone to show it to. I'd just be like some kind of crazy woman sitting in a room playing with pens on my own. I don't feel quite so crazy when I know there's a load of other people doing it as well.
You're still crazy.
I mean, sometimes when my camera comes on at work, when I'm sitting over there, they see my pen rack with my pens in it, and they go, "Blimey, how many pens you got?" And I go, "Oh yeah, they're special pens."
They're my babies.
What do you use them for?
What special?
I use them for colouring. There was once in a meeting, we had a meeting with an accountant lady, and I'd just been sent some pens, them crayons by Babino or whatever they were called.
Oh yeah.
They sent them to me, and I was dying to open them and have a play with them. And with this meeting overran, I said, "Oh, is this meeting going to finish?" I said, "I've had enough of being an adult today." I said, I want to go off and play with crayons, right? And there's kind of like a bit of humour in that, but it was also true. And this woman, like accountant lady, goes, "Oh, if that's what you need to do, then you better go." And I was like, she made me feel like I was like, well, if that's
a child.
Yes, exactly. And I was like,
I'm a grown up,
Oh, I don't know what to do here.
It's always weird when you first come on here. You don't know what to do. You just
No,
look at
not you. On the book.
Oh. Have you done any in it at all yet? Or is it your first go on it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I had, my channel, YouTube channel, but I took down all my videos because it was stitching, you see.
Yeah, because I did see some. You used to have videos up. Oh,
Yeah.
Audrey's got red face. Look, Audrey's going to come on with all the Scottish swear
dear.
words. But she does finally connect. No, in
When
your
you
book,
finally get on, Audrey, no swearing.
in your book that you've got there, have you done any in it yet? Any colouring in it yet?
Who are you talking to?
You, Maureen.
This one. No, well, I got this one the other day there, so it's my first.
So you haven't done any in it yet?
No, this is the first one.
Oh, now that's when you can't decide, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I'm liking the way this pen lies in here.
And what pens are you going to use?
It's chromatic, colour technique.
Oh, the best pens in the world. They're out of stock everywhere now, aren't they? They're out of stock, and the refills are out of stock.
Can you get the refills on their own?
Yeah, you could do. They look like. Hang on. They look like that colour technique, 80 jet glue and some refills, and they were only $7.99 for the. So if you had 80 shells from anywhere, you could effectively have the 80 set of colour technique pens. Like you could buy 8 packs of pound shop pens and then put these in them and have colour technique set, which is what I was telling the people to do. I love them.
So it's your fault then.
But they sold out, maybe.
Yeah.
I know, but if I'd have known, on Amazon when it says there's only 10 left in stock, 9 left in stock, 8 left. If I'd have known, I'd have bought some, but I didn't see it go down. They just went from in stock to out of stock. So disappointed. I would have bought a couple of boxes.
Problems, hey.
I am a bit of a gel pen addict.
I have to be in the mood for them.
I haven't been in the mood for ages, and then for gel penning, I mean, not for anything else. And then when I got this book, I knew I wanted to do gel pens in it. I'm currently using cheapo Scribblicious ones though, because I'm just wanting to see if I can do it with just the 10 colours out the Scribblicious ones. I won't. I'll get bored and go to other colours, but
You've seen how far you can get.
now Audrey reboots from beginning to end, and then comes in.
Oh, I wish I hadn't chose this one. All the lines joined together. It's weird.
This is it. She wants to choose another book, but they're all currently propping up her laptop, so she can't use anything. You're stuck with that one.
No, the mandala, as I say, it's that Zen doodle.
I
one.
found a mistake in my mandala one,
Did you?
and it really bugged me.
No, it didn't say "Merry Christmas," did it?
Or belongs to.
Oh, that book. Wendy
book was
says,
something
"Hi
else,
all,
wasn't it?
sorry she's late." Okay, Wendy, you're going to have to do lines, and then you're going to have to send me over them on Instagram. I want 100 lines that says, "I will not be late again." To be honest, you probably wasn't late. We started a little bit early.
We did. We were too excited.
Just wanted to just get to it. She had
If
to walk the
anyone
dog.
says, can we do something Saturday afternoon at 2:00? I'm like, no.
As long as I'm back from,
don't think so.
we take my mum shopping on a Saturday, 10 o'clock every Saturday. And then we're usually back by 12 because it's just like Sainsbury's, round Sainsbury's. She sometimes wants to go Iceland and, whatever. Today she wanted to get all her Christmas stuff because obviously all the news is saying that everything's going to run out of Christmas. I said, Mum, what do you actually get for Christmas? She gets a tin of biscuits and she gets a tin of Quality Street. So I said, well, I don't think you're going to cause a panic buy by getting a tin of biscuits and a tin of Quality Street. So I said, so we got her a tin of biscuits and a tin of Quality Street. So she's happy now. She's stocked up for Christmas.
Oh,
She
bless
comes
her.
around here for Christmas. This is the thing. So
Yeah, but we all do that good intention thing, don't we? All right, I'll get this tin of chocolates and I'll keep them for Christmas. And then you end up opening them and eating them, and then you have to go and buy another one.
yeah, well, that's why I don't buy anything before Christmas because my husband would definitely eat. If I buy, he likes savoury things, like the crisps and stuff like that.
Oh
And
no, I'm sweet.
He will. So
I couldn't have chocolate too much in this because the hubby would eat it all at once. He does eat it all at once.
Oh dear.
No. My husband is a bit like that.
Very sweet tooth. All of the chocky.
No, I'm a crispy.
I'm a bit of both. Depends on the mood. But I'm trying to be good at the moment because I'm still fat.
Shut up.
Here.
So I'm not. I don't. I'm still a little bit heavier than I would like to be.
Me too.
And I don't understand why it's not going because I'm like walking 4 or 5 miles a day, and I'm eating less food, and yeah, I get on the scales and it doesn't just change. It might change from one day. Well, not one day. I don't weigh myself every day, but I'll get on and it will say, I don't know, 155 pounds. And I go, oh, is that good? I can't remember. Then I get on the next day and it says 154. I go, yeah, lost a pound. And then I get on again the next day and it says 156. And I go, how? I didn't eat anything. You have to put 3,600 calories or something to put on a pound. And I can put on a pound just going to sleep. Hello, Deb. How are you? I don't know how it works. It could be the age.
No.
It could be, couldn't it?
Winter fat. That's what we used to say. Winter fat.
Yeah, you're getting ready for hibernation.
Yeah, but I put it on last winter and I've still got it this winter. I've had it all through summer as well.
That's just conservation.
Saves burning it off.
Yes, you just prepped yourself early. It's fine.
Okay, I just don't need to put on any more this winter then. It's just lockdown, isn't it? Lockdown did it to us all.
Yeah. Yeah, but there was some really inspirational people that used lockdown, didn't they, as a keep fit thing, and they came out of lockdown looking amazing, and the rest of us just piled it on.
And here's someone who always looks amazing. What a segue that was. Yeah. Hello, Audrey. How are you?
Frustrated.
She's in.
You're closer to the camera today, or you've got a new camera.
I'm using
Or
my
she's on her phone.
new iPad.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh my.
Fantastic.
Because the laptop is still quarren.
Still updating.
Still quarren, yeah.
It's not going out installing Windows 11, is it?
It just says preparing to configure Windows. Don't turn off your computer.
Oh, you might be going to Windows 11.
All right.
Sorry, my phone froze.
Yeah, we just heard you go, oh my, and then you disappeared.
Did you think I'd disappeared? The world ended.
No, it's because you said your battery was low earlier. I thought your battery might have died.
No, it's all right. We're on 70%. We're going good.
I better go and get my charger.
It's on 1%, isn't it?
No, 55 it says.
Oh, that's not bad.
But my iPad burns more than it charges. So even when I put the charger in, I think it's going to do it, and it still goes down.
Does it? Oh, you mean you're using more than you feel? It's a bit like having the plug open and filling up the bath. More water's going out than coming in.
Yeah. It's irritating.
Yeah. I better go and get my charger, I think.
You said Western View. Do you mean that was that Western House before?
It was the old Western House beside Tesco.
Yeah, I used to work in Western House.
They built a purpose. They built new home round the back.
Well, it's just down the road from me. Well, up the road from me.
Oh, well, that's what she was in. Till she died 2 weeks ago.
I used to work in Western House when it was private, and the old down when Mr. Ling had his old house down in the street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I went back to journalism, and then when I came back, I went back to her again, and then they sold up, retired, sold up, and then went into National Health Service, was it?
No, it's still privately owned, but it's a company that their head office is in Aboyne.
Okay.
Audrey, you're muted. Can't hear you.
No, I'm not.
Oh, your mouth was moved. Oh, sorry. I know what I'm doing. I'm on the wrong screen.
Right, she's definitely not muted. I can hear her.
No, what it was I'd somehow clicked over and moved to YouTube, and YouTube is delayed. So I was hearing your sound live and watching the mouth moving on YouTube, which is muted. So I was like, huh?
She was watching someone else rather than us.
I was watching us. It was just I was making sure that it was coming through.
You tell yourself that, Lily.
They're going to start talking Scottish any minute now, Rach.
Oh yeah.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna lose it.
Talk proper so you can understand.
Talk proper.
Talk proper.
Well, if we went back into even the Keith dialect or my dialect, as Maureen said, you wouldn't understand us.
No, you're right. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but Lily, when you get really Londony, I sometimes get a bit lost.
I know. My husband says, I mean, because I'm the Essex side of London, and when me and my friend get a bit Essexy, my husband has no idea what we're talking about. So I try to be a little bit more moderated.
Yeah, some of the words you come out with, I'm like, wow. Wow.
What do you mean? Clean words are we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just sound funny. It's just hilarious.
There was this chap on Grand Designs this week. He was from Essex. And I thought, oh, it sounds just like Willie.
Oh, dear.
Except he was male, obviously.
All right, Lily.
My if you want to know what my mum sounds like, my mum sounds. Do you remember Catherine Tate's Nan?
Yeah.
That's my mum.
Listen.
Oh.
She's like, "Oh, you are having a laugh." But a lot of people say to me that I remind them of Catherine Tate's Nan, and I'm thinking, oh, that means I'm turning into my mum.
Well, that's not very nice. You're not there yet.
I think it's just the way with the words, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe how clear this wee iPad screen is.
You're
It's really
very
good.
clear. Yeah, really, really clear. I know that I'm a bit blurry today because I had to reinstall my entire computer and put a new hard drive in it. I forgot to reinstall the Logitech bit where I can adjust the
Sorry, that's just.
because obviously it works straight off the bat being plugged in, but there's a piece of stuff.
Yeah, as long as mine works, I'm fine. But if it starts to go wrong, I'm not going to have a clue. No way.
Mine went
I'll
wrong.
be messaging you on Instagram, Lily.
I'll have to fly up and visit.
Well, you could. And you can't get to here. You got to fly up to Aberdeen first, and then an hour's drive.
You are a long way up then, because one of the ladies who works at our place, she lives in Troon, and yeah, she relocated when we was in lockdown to Scotland. She did live in London. Our office is in London, but when we locked down, she relocated to Scotland. But obviously now we've all been called back into the office. You know, bit by bit. She has to come down like once a month. She comes down for a week, and it's an hour to Glasgow and then 4 hours on the train for her, I think.
Goodness me.
So yeah, she's coming down on Monday actually, because we've got an awards thing on Tuesday.
Oh.
Mm.
You've been doing something right then.
Yeah, I guess so, probably.
Maybe.
I'm just not. I'm old. I just.
You stop saying you're old.
I know.
I must be ancient then. I'm 10 years.
Oh,
on
you
you,
get,
for God's sake.
do you not get to this stage where you sort of feel? Someone described it. Did anyone watch Nevermind the Buzzcocks? If you
Nope.
don't, there was a
No.
comedian on there. He said he's seen a waterfall. He's heard a baby laugh. He's just about done. You know what I mean? Come on. And it's a bit like that, really. It's like I used to love like working in the city, and I used to walk up to St Paul's after work from Fleet Street, and I used to think it was all magical. And when we used to go to an awards ceremony, I used to love getting my dresses out, getting all dressed up, hair, makeup, get drunk, have a nice meal. Now I'm like, they go, oh, it's a black tie event on Tuesday for the thing, and I think, oh, I can't be bothered. And it's I don't know, it's just I don't know.
Comes with age. I'm quite happy being in the house now.
Yeah.
But then that's because of the pandemic too.
Yeah. Well, I said
What's
to my
my
husband,
excuse? Am I just a hermit?
well, it's one of two things. It's either a bit monotonous because everything's at the same, but it's also very comforting because everything's the same.
Yeah. But
It's
then
like
when you
when
come to our age and you're not getting a pension till Christ knows when, excuse my French, things get put by the by. You know, even going for a cup of coffee, it's still an 18-mile round trip to get to a coffee shop. For me, anyway.
Blimey.
Bloody hell. Glad I don't drink coffee. Or live in Scotland.
We didn't drink the coffee either. We went for a cup of tea, but then we decided, well, we can have a decent cup of tea in the house, so why drive all the way to Elgin?
Well, this is the thing as well. We used to. When my dad died in 2011, and he died really suddenly. He wasn't ill, he just literally died. And my mum sort of went into a bit of a shock, and she come and lived with us for a little while. And then we took her back home after about 6-9 months. And but we used to take her out every month, take her out somewhere. And you start to run out of places to take people. You know, we go and visit this castle or that, museum or whatever it was. And in the end, I said, well, where do you want to go this weekend? She said, oh, I just want to go around your house. And sit. And I went, oh, okay. Do you want to go for a meal? No, I'd rather have one of your roast dinners. And she actually, Ruby Redress is also from Essex. Essex, get online. Come on, let's do the Let's knock these Scottish people out.
Oh, thanks very much.
I need a Midlander.
We need one of each. We need to balance it up.
Well, if it's any consolation, Rachel, I used to live in Birmingham as well.
Yay!
She split differences. But yeah, so now my mum prefers to come around here than go out, which is, I don't mind. I usually try and cook something different, you know.
Yeah. I used to live in Yardley, Rachel.
Oh, okay.
Is that where the old perfume used to come from? Yardley perfume?
No, I don't think so.
Ruby Redress, look, they're all switching sides now. Fiona used to live in London. Scottish Fiona used to live in London. Ruby Redress, whereabouts in Essex are you?
I wonder if people come to the Midlands and then just hate it and then just never come back.
Well, we were down because of husband's work, and then we had to come back home to Scotland for family reasons. So
Yeah.
I don't like not seeing the comments.
Ruby says she's older than all of us.
Yay! Charms is in the Midlands. Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Woohoo!
I think she thinks she doesn't know how old you are though, Audrey, because you look a young whippersnapper of a thing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, you've not got any grey hair.
Yes, I have. Just because it's short, you can't see it.
That's not grey. You want to see mine? Mine's like grey wire. You know who I'm like? James May. You know James May?
Yes.
That's what my hair's gone like. This is why when I find out that Ruby Redress is actually my mum, she doesn't realise that I'm me. She says, "Oh, there's this girl that sounds just like you on the internet that I watch every Saturday after you've dropped me off."
Spooky.
That would be funny.
Where do you make up that shit? Oh, Lily.
My mum doesn't even know what the internet is, to be honest. She hasn't got the internet.
That was like me with my mum's two sisters on Wednesday. I was through visiting with a cup of tea and got together. And I was talking about the internet to Sheila. That's the youngest one. I'm saying the youngest. God, she's 74. But she was just sort of looking at me, just with a glazed expression, trying to explain stuff to her. She hasn't, well, she's got a mobile phone and she needs a mobile phone now.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to use it at all.
Wendy's near Manchester. That's sort of Midlands, isn't it?
No. No, Lily.
It's north of Watford. Well, we tried to buy my mum a mobile phone. She's got an old Nokia 9110, you know, with Snake on it, that kind of mobile phone.
I've got one of them. It's still in the drawer.
And that's what she uses. But you know, when we've got that NHS app and all that kind of stuff and the track and trace, and we said, we've got to get you a proper phone. And she just couldn't get on with it. So she's just gone back to her Nokia 9110. She's good with the text
but
message.
you could do anything with those. You could throw them at the wall and they don't break.
Billy's craft room is also late now. Just the same as when Wendy was late. You're going to have to do lines, Billy. It's 100 lines that says, "I must not be late for Lily's stream." And you've got to take a photo of it and put it on Instagram.
You should speak. She said, "Oh, you come on at 1:30 and I'll help you get through it."
I did try. I sent you the thing.
15 minutes late.
Not that you needed any help. You were straight in like Flynn, literally. Once you got the link, she was boom, straight in. No weird microphoning or anything. No echo.
No.
Yeah.
It's just
I
went
was
bang,
pleased about
straight
that.
in. Beautiful face, straight there on the camera, looking gorgeous, lined up, boom.
Boom.
Hello, Rashmi, Indian colorist. I follow you on Instagram. You do some lovely things. And Ruby Redress is in Rochford. I used to live in Rayleigh, which is near Rochford. It's sort of towards the south end neck of the wood on the Wickford-Rayleigh line. So we all used to live in each other's houses, really, didn't we? Danielle was saying she has no link. The link is at the top. Is the link at the top? Must be.
Yes.
'Cause,
It's posted at the top. I can see it on
Yes.
my phone.
always at the top.
Yeah.
Christ, I nearly knocked my teeth out.
God's sake.
I
You
can't
think I was
believe you thought
technical?
Manchester was in the Midlands.
Anything above Watford. I don't
It's not how
really-
it works.
No, Billy's saying she's not going to do the lines. I can barely hold a pen. Ah, I'm not an Insta, so not going to happen. I came special to let you know about an awesome pencil sharpener. Oh, tell us about the awesome pencil sharpener.
You'd think I was technical. I've got an iPad, a Android phone, and a laptop in front of me.
It's like mission control. It's like NASA piloting old Captain Kirk up into space.
Oh, God. I don't think I like this iPod. It shows off too much. I'm holding back my double chin, you notice?
I think it's because it's underneath you. When you use the laptop, it's straight up, isn't it?
You're breaking up.
Well, the camera's in the middle of the side. It's there. There.
Where your big finger is.
Yeah. I did try and prop it up, but it wouldn't stay up right. So.
Glasses.
Daniel's saying she's got no link. If I post the link there, oops, not like that. Don't not that link because it's got a thing at the end of it. Don't use the thing with a thing at the end of it.
Can you not just retract the first one, Lila?
It's the right link up there though,
Yeah.
because you used it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, ends in ZY. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. That one. Yeah, retract that one. Remove. Oh, you're so. You tell me you're not technical.
I've just been on too many live chats. That's what it is.
Right, Billy's saying she. I should read that. Not.
I was thinking, please don't read that out. Please don't read that out.
I got it from SSI. It's called a Coombe automatic long point. See what I did there? When you stop laughing, it's from its name. Oh, it's good. I said Coombe. It's brilliant because it does 4 sizes. Is it the long, skinny one? Hello, Nicole. How are you? Is it sort of like?
I got one of these.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
I've got one of
I
them.
like it.
Is it sort of? Is it like this with an hole in it? and it flips up like that. Because
Are we still talking about pencil sharpeners?
we
Yes.
are. If what's her name? That woman, Sarah. I was gonna say Jessica Parker, and that is not her name. Sarah Renee Clark.
I'm going to wait get my sharpener.
Oh, yeah.
She just did a video. I watched it last night at 2:00 in the morning.
What?
About sharpeners, and that was one of the ones she had on there.
Hmm. Do you not
Ruby
think that
Redress.
sleeping at 2:00 in the morning is a better idea?
Yes, but I just can't at the moment. Look, something's happened in Scotland. All the Scottish people have left. There's been a referendum and they've decided to go. They've decided they're leaving.
Been a mass walkout.
Right, Ruby Redress says, I lived in London when my children were young and she's just become a great grandmother.
Wow.
So grandmother is like my age. Great grandmother is like my mum's age. How the bloody hell old are you then?
This is where she comes back and says, I'm 102.
No, she's not going to be 102. But let's work it out, right? She could have had a kid when she was 16, who had a kid when she was 16, who had a kid when she was 16, 32, 48. She might only be 54, and if she's from Essex, to be quite honest, she could
It
be.
could be you.
Here comes
Could be
Danielle.
you.
Danielle!
Yay!
Yay! Danielle hasn't been. Yay! Danielle has almost. It makes you want to put like an art pencil. It also does two sizes of those just lead pencils made with wooden notation. Ah. And didgeridoo, welcome didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Poor old didgeridoo. I know it's not her name. It's Diggadooley.
It is now.
Right, did you get your pencil sharpener, Audrey?
I meant to say charger, not sharpener. It's because you were speaking about sharpener. I went to get my
She
charger.
baffled her.
Hello, Danielle.
Hello, Audrey.
You're looking very well, Danielle. No, I like you dressed in red.
Oh, tickle.
Thank you.
Thank you, zit je daar? Thank you. Echt?
Nee, dat zei je.
My son's gone in now.
Mine's out.
Oh, you've got it. It's moved up your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
What sun?
Oh, it's restarting.
It's always sunny in the Midlands.
It's sunny here today.
It's really not.
And here comes Nicole.
Oh my goodness. Is this the most we've ever had?
We've had 6 before. We've had 7 before, actually. Once.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she's just gradually
Exciting.
turned. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know what happens when we get more than this. I know how it would work on the screen, but I don't know what happens at the
Malfunction.
bottom. Because at the bottom, there isn't room for anyone else, so I'm not sure what happens.
The
We
whole
all
thing
get
just
shoved back,
explodes.
I think,
Right, Rashmi.
I guess we probably all just get smaller, don't we?
Probably.
Rashmi is going to get some lunch. Have a nice weekend. It was nice listening to you. Goodbye, Rashmi. Have a nice lunch and have a nice weekend.
Oh, I hate colouring at the edge of a page. It really winds me up.
Yeah, I've got a great big wad of downloaded stuff to try and go to the edge so you can rest your hand on it.
That's a good idea.
I must admit, them books. What is that book, Rachel?
It is. Colourmorphia.
I don't like images that go all the way to the edge.
Yeah, you wouldn't like this then.
Billy says, talking of phones, I don't have a smartphone either, but need to get an eye test at some point. What happens when you go out? Well, it says, to be honest, does anyone still use the track and trace thing? Not trying to be controversial, but I kept checking my mum into places for her when I went out with her, but I don't do it anymore.
We haven't used ours for a while.
You used to have to sort of like scan when you went into the post office, scan when you went to the
Yeah.
pub. But now,
Hubby had it because when he was working, he was literally working in like 2 different factories a day. And so he'd have to scan it everywhere he went. But I don't think anyone's bothered by it now. Sounds really harsh, but I think there's just so many people that's had it now that they've kind of just chilled a bit, haven't they?
Ruby Red Dress is 76.
Oh wow. The
That's
fact
my
that she's
house
even
number.
online is amazing.
Is it really your house number?
Yeah.
76.
You're the stalker coming knocking at your door, Audrey.
And how old are you, Audrey?
64. No, well,
60.
I will be in December. I'm 63.
Don't add a year on when you're not there. Just tell everyone that you're 63. It's fine.
Ruby's old enough to be my mum. She's old enough to be. How old are you, Rach?
27.
I'm old enough to be. Am I old enough to be your mum? Yeah, because I'm from Essex. I'm old enough to be from your mum. Your mum.
No, you're not supposed to tar people with the same brush stroke, Lily.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still old enough to be your mum.
Yeah.
So we've got. How old are you, Danielle?
32.
20. Just gonna hold it up. I bet she's only young. She only looks like 22, 23, 25. She's very pretty, isn't she?
Yeah.
We're all like waiting to see.
Yeah, I'm just like sat looking at the screen now. Come
Wendy's
on, come on.
48. 32.
32. No.
Oh, don't look it.
No way. I'm not having that.
Right, so them.
My son's 30 and he doesn't look it.
So basically,
Yeah,
Rachel,
we had this with my husband's 30 and he doesn't look it.
Oh, your husband looks about 15.
You're not wrong.
Rachel and Danielle are the naughty twin babies then. Me and Cross Stitch Button are the one of us is the mum and one of us is the aunt.
You can be the inappropriate aunt.
I'm
Never
the
realised
great
I must be
granny,
the
yeah,
mum.
okay.
Audrey's the big sister. And then we've got
Well, that's good because I'm an only child.
Ruby Redress is our mum.
Yeah, Lily, I think you should definitely be the naughty aunt that everybody goes to.
Yay. The one who buys the really horrible presents that are really noisy and everyone hates.
Yeah.
Or the set of drums.
Yeah. You're the one that takes us shopping to get colour and stuff.
Right, I have to read what Billy's
Yeah.
classroom says. Talking of Essex stereotypes, my first wage packet, I bought white high heels. I was just desperate for high heels. They were horrid white lace in the sale. Now, do you remember them white lace shoes that they used to do? Because I
Yes.
remember those as well. That used to be the stereotype, didn't it? White high heels for Essex girls. Now it's all towy sort of.
Tans.
Yeah. Oh, I nearly said fake tans and teeth.
Teeth.
And did you know there's actually a Towie place in Scotland, Lily?
What, called Towie?
Called Towie.
Ah.
There was an article in the local paper. They sent up a film crew from Towie itself to see what it was, and it's like 4 houses, blink and you miss it.
Wow.
A street light at one end of the village and a street light at the end of the village, and that's it, you're through. Google it.
I will. You know I do.
Oh, I've got Central Park on my laptop. Still whirring though.
What?
She said Central Park. I think she means somewhere in New York.
Yeah, it's a picture.
Oh, you mean that picture that it starts up with every day?
Yes. But the blue circle's still whirring. Whirring.
I bet I was going to say, I bet young people watch this stream and go, oh, look at them poor old D's colouring.
They better not.
You need to put an age badge up, Rachel, just to the side. I am.
The funniest thing is, on my analytics, it shows me sort of like, the age group of the people who are watching. And it's like 78% of your watchers are 44 to 65. And I'm like, yes, my tribe.
I haven't even got a colouring book open. I'm that busy watching this laptop doing its stupid things. And then I'm watching the chat on my phone, and then I'm watching you Oh, and
I was just going to say, you
the
fools.
This whole comment from Billy, right, says Madonna has a lot to answer for. Mind you, couldn't walk on them. I was like Dick Emery on ice.
And just so you know, it came up that comment needed to be reviewed.
It's because she said Dick Emery.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I'm going to approve it because I think it's fine.
Yeah, Dick Emery was a 70s comedian.
Oh, I love Dick Emery. Oh, you are awful, but I like
But I
it.
like it.
Oh, finger of fudge, Billy.
I was gonna
Oh
say.
my God. They have, it's not we've got bigger. They have got smaller.
Well, it's probably because the calories, they have to cut the calories down to everything now, don't they? So they probably had to.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I could fit it between my middle finger and my thumb.
Like that.
Yeah, that's
I
the
must
size
have
of a
missed
finger of fudge.
Sorry,
now.
we are talking about fudge now, aren't we? Not
Yes.
anything else.
Cadbury's chocolate finger of fudge.
A finger of fudge is just enough to
Enough
give
to
your
give
kids
your
a
kids
treat.
A finger
It's
of
full
fudge is just enough until
it's time
to
to
eat.
eat. It's
It's
full of pep.
Cadbury goodness, but
Goodness, but
very small and neat.
A
A
finger of
finger
fudge
of fudge is
is
just enough to give your kids a treat.
And on that note,
Thanks everyone.
We
for
now
watching.
get banned from YouTube. Hey!
That's it. Demonetized. Or maybe we'd get sponsored by Cadbury's. Who knows?
can you imagine?
Oh.
Never went to Cadbury World when I lived in Birmingham. I wish I had.
Oh, you missed out. Do you know what though? It's just not as fun anymore.
No, because I've been bought over by a big conglomerate, haven't
You
I?
used to go, and when you went in the entrance, they'd give you about 10 chocolate bars. They'd just like throw them at you as you walked in.
Oh God.
Now you get one.
Where's Cadbury's World?
Birmingham.
Oh,
Oh, you'll have to come up then.
but they only give you one chocolate bar now. I want to go when
Oh, yeah,
Fiona says
We'll,
we've lost.
we'll just go to the shop instead. It's fine. You're right. It's fine.
They changed Cadbury's.
The
didn't
caramel bunny was Miriam Margolyes, never. No way was that Miriam Margolyes.
they? The sexy bunny.
Yeah, the caramel bunny.
Yeah,
Billy's just said it was voiced by Miriam Margolyes.
but that's a sexy bunny, isn't it? The one who goes
Aye.
Cadbury's caramel. That one.
Yes. That wasn't her.
What the hell you lot on about?
Oh,
Love the way Billy goes.
Don't worry,
"Why?"
Danielle. You're not
Why?
way. God grief.
How does this chat end up like this every week? Like, you come on thinking we'll have a nice, calm conversation, and then it just ends up just. I don't know what we talk about half the time.
Well, two things.
Singing Finger of Fudge.
Poor Danielle will be wondering what she's let herself in for.
Oh, I never go back and watch anymore. I used to worry about what was said. Now I'm like, meh. I don't think we say anything too terrible.
I don't think
You?
so. It's just if
No.
somebody comes in the conversation, they won't have a clue what we're on about. That's all.
Yes, if they jump in at the wrong moment, I suppose.
Yeah.
If they follow it back, it's fine.
We're never being rude.
No,
What's
we're
Danielle
grown ups.
say?
We don't.
You need to move a bit to your left.
Jokes of me. Go that way.
Go to your left.
The other way.
Glasses. Jesus.
It says me.
Don't understand.
Red really suits you, by the way.
Well, where is it? It's invisible. I can't see a thing.
Something of me.
You need to
No.
move it to your
Down, down,
left.
down, down. No, turn it round. Turn it. No, can't see a thing.
The other way. The way that you think you don't have to go.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh,
Again.
oh.
Go on, over a bit more, bit more.
A bit more.
No, not that.
No.
You.
Oh, yes, stop.
What's
Stop.
Mate,
What's that?
No.
Of
Don't
me.
know.
What? Don't know. Oh, over. Jokes of
No.
me. Jokes of me.
no jokes of me. No, we're not
No.
making any jokes of you.
No, no.
Yeah. No, you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
It's true.
I can't hear it.
Talking of adverts from the 70s, hands up who remembers the flake adverts.
Oh.
Only
Yeah,
the
no.
crumbliest
Flaky
is
as chocolate.
chocolate. Tastes like
I just
chocolate
laughed.
never tasted before. What is this? name an advert, we'll sing it. Welcome to the We'll Sing the Advert stream. Oh, it's country life is English too, from the cows to the dairy, from the dairy down to you.
But down in England, you got different adverts, and we never got our whites.
Oh, white's lemonade.
No, we never
I'm a
got that.
secret lemonade drinker. Oh, what's...
All right. What's up?
It's lemonade.
Oh, I've been trying to give it up, but it's one of those nights. Oh, what's...
Yeah, that's it. Well, I saw them.
Shake and back.
Went,
You do the shake and back to put
Put
the
the
freshness back.
freshness back.
Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. When your carpet smells fresh, your room does too.
Remember
Every time you vacuum, remember what to do.
do the shake and back. The adverts were the most entertaining than the programs.
Still are?
My
No, you
favourite
can fast
advert,
forward them now. You see, you don't have to watch them.
favourite advert ever was the Christmas Woolworths advert that used to come out. You know, the big long one that used to have. Did you probably might not have got that in Scotland, but it used to have like all the people from like famous people like famous people of that time. So John Inman and the Crankies and all that kind of stuff. And it used to be, have a cracking Christmas at Woolworths, cracker of a Christmas shopping spree. Crack down prices, is it any wonder? Christmas Woolworths is the place to be. Oh, look it
No.
up on YouTube.
We
All
never
the
got
things,
that one.
they go, a cassette player for £12.95.
It's when you go back.
Quite
and try
disturbing
and
how you know
convert
all the words to
decimals
these.
Pounds, shillings, and pence.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate memory that I have that remembers it remembers crap adverts from the 70s, but I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
Porridge. You had porridge.
I did have porridge, but only because I have it every day.
I have porridge every day too.
I know. Well, you can tell where I got mine from. I watched one of those top 100 ads, the Shake and Vac one. Oh, that's interesting. The fruit and nuts ad and the wine gum advert with the singing
Everyone's a
mouse.
fruit and nut case.
Crazy for this.
Oh, people don't.
How about topic? What has a hazelnut in every bite? Squirrel poo. Topic.
Don't encourage them.
Oh my goodness.
Lily?
Yeah.
What kind of dog are you going to get?
What?
What? He said that in English.
What kind of dolly did I
About-
get?
about-
So what kind of dog are you going to get?
Oh.
What kind of dog?
I would say any that would fit through the cat flap, but to be quite honest, at the moment it would just be any that they've got a Battersea Dogs Home and they're willing to give us, really. Well, not give us because you pay for them, but you know what I mean. Nowadays, you have to go on a waiting list for about 2,000 years for Battersea Dogs Home.
All right.
We've been on it for 2 years now, and it makes me laugh.
Crazy.
When you watch that program with what's his name, Paul
O'Grady.
That's the one. And he phones up. They go, "Oh, we've got a dog for you." And they walk in and get the dog. Yeah, you've been on a waiting list for 2 years.
It's like when they're begging for people to come and have the dogs, and you're like, well, people are on waiting lists for them.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for so long to help you out. but they're not giving you one.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I mean, we got a Jack Russell from there years and years and years ago. And then they phoned us up about 6 weeks later and said, we've got another Jack Russell. Do you want it to go with the one that you've already got? Have a pair. And so we said, yeah, all right. And we went down there and made sure they got on all right and everything. But that one was a right destructive dog. He ripped up all the carpet and everything. So we took him back, got our money back. But he just didn't. He was a really badly, behaved one, which is why I think they wanted us to take him. But and then we had him for 18 years. 18 years, that dog. And then we got Lucky. Lovely Lucky.
Little button eyes.
I like Pog Dogs as well, the programme. It's good. Right, what colour should I do now?
I like Paul O'Grady full stop. I think he's brilliant.
He's ambassador, isn't he? For the dogs home.
Aye, for
Battersea.
yeah.
Because he was trying to
I
get.
feel like they're talking their own language now.
Not talking Scottish.
I
thought she said he's in Basildon.
Where was talking
It's
Scottish?
just like-
What do you understand what they said?
I didn't know.
see, I
Paul
didn't get a
O'Grady.
word of that.
It doesn't help when we laugh, I don't suppose.
Can you talk in Morse code? I might be able to understand that better.
Have you ever wondered about your heritage? I did, and after looking into my options, my heritage DNA was the...
That's Audrey.
Yeah, the laptop has come on.
I'll keep it playing, Audrey. I need the 2p.
It's still playing. I've just put down the volume.
Do I get 4p if we all listen to it?
Well, I've got a book out, but that's as far as I've got.
Do we get commission if you tell us to keep the advert running? Do we get a penny?
Yeah, we'll split the money between us. I'll send you a check in the post.
Don't bother, dear.
You can't even get a penny sweetie anymore, can you?
We was talking about that the other day, me and my husband. I used to queue up in the sweet shop, and we where I used to live, we used to have a sweet shop
Yeah,
that
so
didn't sell, just a sweet shop, didn't sell papers or cards or anything like that, because there was a paper shop up the road. And everyone used to pile in there after school, and it would be a massive queue, and it had a glass counter with all penny sweets. Well, they weren't a penny. There was like 4 for a penny.
4 for a penny.
4 for a penny or 2 for a penny if they was nice ones. And then the big jars behind that you used to get 2 ounces of sweets. And I used to queue up with a penny for 15 minutes for my turn. And I'd go, yeah, I'll have 2 outer spaces and 2 fruit salad with a penny. I'd queue up for 4 sweets.
More fool you.
That was a penny. We used to get 10p pocket money, Rach.
10p.
10p pocket money.
Oh.
Well, mine was a threepenny.
Oh yes, Billy.
Yeah.
Pink shrimps. Oh, I still buy those now.
Husband likes
And the
buttons with
bananas as
sprinkles.
well.
Yeah, I still like foam bananas. Pink shrimps make me come out in a rash, so I can't have them anymore. I don't know what that is. Jazzles is the buttons with the pink sprinkles on, and my husband loves them.
We used to call them rainbow drops.
Yeah.
We used it. Yeah, they're called Jazzles now. Hello Bill.
Audrey's
How are you?
husband.
His name's Bill.
Hi, Bill.
That's Lily asking for you.
Too much joviality here this afternoon.
Well, I can't understand the word he says.
Rachel can't understand you at all. No, you won't, Rachel. You won't.
Blimey. I was having trouble with you too first, but blimey.
We've got them bamboozled, Bill.
Okay. I'm speaking posh.
Well, I thought we were in Abbots, eh?
No, we're not. That's for sure, Maureen. Maureen rides in Keith.
I'm gonna have to subtitle this.
Yeah.
Keith.
We are gonna have to put subtitles on this, you know. No
I
one's
don't
gonna
think the
understand.
subtitles will pick it up.
Closed captions.
It'll come up in brackets and go, I don't know what they're saying, sorry.
It'll just say inaudible.
Yeah.
What about the Keith you buy?
Bridge Street. Now you'll hear my stalker come and stalk him in it.
You wish. Bye.
Bye,
Bye, Bill.
Bill.
When we used to
You
go
was a
on
good
cruises,
stalker.
I used to have to translate for the Americans. He stopped speaking
Oh.
because every time he opened his mouth, they would say pardon, or else they would make fun of him. So in the end, he stopped speaking,
Oh.
which I thought was bad, but never mind.
Aw.
Oh shoot! I can't use.
Oh,
the
he's not going to
pencils
be
I was gonna
upset then that
use
I've
to
said
support
that.
my iPad.
Definitely need closed captions. No idea what you're saying. Cross stitch. You speak so fast. See,
He's not
Ruby
going to
Red-
be upset, is he, Audrey?
Who, Bill?
Yeah,
No. He's
that's
used
all right
to
then.
it. He's used to it.
Oh.
And he can say
Just,
something to
it's
me
just
and I'll say,
banter. Just friendly banter, you know. Just banter.
it's fine. He's used to it.
You'll never really hurt the Scotch because they've got a good banter going on.
We've got thick,
Yeah, you've got a good banter going on, but none of us know what it is.
haven't even started yet.
Yeah, but they do that deliberately.
I know. Do you feel left out?
Yeah, I'm used to it. Space dust that crackled on your tongue. Yeah, what was the point of space dust? It wasn't really a sweet, was it? It was more of a sensation.
Speak about sexy adverts.
You could do the voiceovers, couldn't you?
I know.
Really?
Good.
I thought it sounded more like Tony Blackburn than sexy.
Oh me.
Still get it.
Can you? Well, you can still get
Yeah.
space dust.
Yeah. I've seen the kids with it at school.
You can still get sherbet as well. Can't you? Bassett sherbet, but there's no licorice in it anymore or something.
Huh?
Really?
You can't.
Good,
They don't
don't
put
like it
licorice in
anyway.
it because nobody likes it.
I used to use
Exactly.
that as the straw. You bite the end off and use it and
That's
try
right,
and.
that's what you did. Yeah.
But it was the hole was so tiny it would just block up the entire time, wouldn't it? But it
Mhm.
lasted forever.
That's because your slivers went doing it.
I know what that means.
Saliva, probably.
Saliva, yeah. I was trying to work out the word.
I'll tell you what, I'm so
Oh,
in tune.
slivers. All
I
right,
can
okay.
understand it now. I can understand the Scots.
By the end of this stream, we will be Scottish.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bruce has already said that I am.
Scotland you're from, whether you call it slivers or slivers.
I didn't think. I just said the word.
No, slivers. That's why I could never have a slivery dog.
Billy says I could do the. Billy says I could do the M&S adverts. This is not just food.
You actually could.
This is a Bassett sherbet fountain.
Did dab with a strawberry lorry.
Oh, them lollies though, they used to make your tongue like cut your tongue, didn't they? the
Yeah,
strawberries?
they did. They did.
I can't have Fox's Glacier mints because they do that. You know when you soak
Oh,
a
I
Glacier
love
mint?
those.
No, not soak.
I have laughed so much I've spitted on my page.
My cheeks are hurting, I must admit. Oh man,
Oh.
Go away.
this is the best kind of therapy, isn't it?
I was just thinking that this has been a good laugh.
Oh blimey!
The laugh being an ass.
Do you know what? I think it's been 5 weeks since I last came on. I have
doesn't feel
missed
like
it so much.
It
It
doesn't feel
does.
like
It feels like it.
I've lost my bit. I didn't get through my bit.
This isn't just colouring. This is connect. I can't do it when you laugh.
Connect, colouring. I'm on the move again.
Ah, poor Audrey is crying. Did you pick your page in the end then, Maureen?
No, I just chose that one I showed you. I don't like it.
Hold it up. Let's have a look. Let's try to bring the stream back to, actual colouring. Oh, it's coming out good.
Ooh.
You've done a lot of that.
Yeah.
What are you
We've just
using?
been faffing around, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, I've not just been yapping.
You've not. What pens are you using? Gel pens?
Yeah.
The Chromatech. Yeah, they're not Chromatech. Colour Technique. You said, yeah. Oh, let's get rid of me. Nicole is still here.
Yeah, sorry, I've been messing with my phone a lot.
That's all right. And we was just talking English stupid adverts, and poor old Nicole was like, "What the hell are they talking about?"
I just understand you. She'll never understand us.
I know.
Exactly.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay. I got a new phone. I dropped mine and broke it. And so I'm trying to figure out this new one.
Well, it looks great. It's all
it's
proper
good.
in focus, and
That was a very sexy voice. Can you hear me?
Oh, I get that a lot. I've done a lot of phone jobs.
oh,
I try to talk louder because usually I'm really soft spoken, and I've had some complaints on my videos that people can't hear me, even with their volume up, because I'm so soft spoken. But then when I get loud, I feel like it's really obnoxious.
I wish I was soft spoken. No chance.
That's beautiful.
it is.
I've also had lots of angry wives when I talk to their men on the phone.
You could be the woman from the M&S adverts.
Yeah.
She has trumped my M&S voice.
And I do understand you guys a lot because I watch a lot of UK TV.
Yay.
I don't shop at M&S, but Lily, if you did the voiceover, I would.
All right, come to M&S. We sell food.
Not so much.
Okay. That's more Tesco's, isn't it? That's a Tesco's voice.
I think we've all lost the will now, haven't we? We've laughed that much, we've lost it.
Billy's Craft Room is saying, Nicole, please can you say this isn't just colouring, it's colour and connect colouring.
This isn't just coloring, it's color and connect coloring.
See now I'm going to have to record that and do that as my intro. Welcome this week to This Isn't Just Colouring.
My voice is actually really scratchy right now from allergies, so it actually sounds a lot better than this even. So
lucky you. I think well, no, I'm not going to say it on here. I don't want to be very nice. I was going to say something about the man there, but I spoke like that. My luck will be in every night.
I answer phones for a cremation service, so this soft, calming voice is nice for people who've just lost someone. So,
oh,
that's it. We've all run out of conversation now.
You see, it's
I think I'm
quiet
worn
now,
out from all the laughing.
Whereas before, I'm so noisy.
I could barely hear you guys the first half though, because my phone, I didn't realize once I guess because it's new, once the battery goes down so low, it mutes the sound. So I could barely hear you. And so now I've been charging while I'm filming, and it's up so I can hear you now.
Ah.
Oh, I've made a boo-boo. Never mind.
There are no mistakes in art, only happy accidents.
In good con.
Is that a certain Bob Ross?
It is.
What a legend.
Yeah, it was a perm though.
You do it with my wig.
What are you on about now?
Bob Ross. Bob Ross, the painter from the 70s. You never watch him on the telly?
He's still on now. You can still see him on now.
Oh,
The grave.
yeah, the parent.
They've resurrected him for Halloween.
That's it. She's broken. We've actually broken her. She's okay. She's okay.
Danielle's going, what the? Don't worry about it, Danielle. I don't know what's happening either. What did she? I'm going to have to stop. I want to go back and rewind my own stream and find out what she said. Rachel, what did she say?
I actually don't know at this point.
Will I get demonetized for it?
It's quite possible.
Oh, God.
There's tears and everything.
Oh, Jesus.
We've broken the Scottish ones.
They're broken themselves. I've got no idea what they're laughing at.
Oh, God.
Billy's craft room is somewhere. I've just read what Billy's craft room has said. So I'm not going to read it out.
That's exactly what I said, Lily.
Oh, my eyes are watering now.
Yeah, mine are.
Right, I've already got spit. I don't want tears on my page.
Compose yourself.
I also need to turn my light on.
Well, if you didn't agree, you'd cry.
To be honest, Billy, I don't get why it's funny either, but it's one of those things. When someone...
It was the way she said it.
Oh.
If something just hits your funny bone, it just hits your funny bone.
I was when I was on holiday with 3 friends once, one of the girls got bit by a mosquito, and she reacted really badly. So the bite on her leg was seriously that big. It was like a saucer on her leg. So we took her to the hospital, and it was 4 of us, 4 girls, and we were all sober, in our 30s, adults. And as we walked in there, the man, he said, the doctor, it was in Spain. The doctor man said, "Why are you here?" He said, "Because we got bitten by a mosquito." I go, "You don't come here for a mosquito bite." And so my friend lifted up her skirt because it was on her leg and showed him the mosquito bite. And he went, "Oh yeah, you definitely come here for a mosquito bite like that." And my friend started laughing, right? Now there was nothing to laugh at, but she couldn't stop laughing. And I was trying to be all serious. I was saying to her, "Look, we're in a hospital. Stop laughing." And that was it. No one could then not stop laughing. And we were all, the doctor wouldn't treat my poor mate because we was all wetting ourselves, but no one knows why we were laughing. It was just, when you're not supposed to laugh, and then you
I do
can't
that
not
all the
laugh.
time.
And I was going to her, go outside and stop. And that was just making her laugh more.
Oh, I did that in a funeral. I wouldn't care.
Wow.
The headmaster then was behind me as well from the school. And my cousin just happened to see what this guy, well, the relation of ours was doing.
Nicole, are you going to dinner?
Am I going to dinner?
No, oh, yeah. Sorry, Danielle.
What's
Danielle
up?
looks like she's. Are you all right? You look like you was going packing your
Yes,
stuff. Way
I'm
to go.
walking upstairs.
Oh, she's going upstairs.
Ah.
So she's packing her stuff away with a very serious look on her face.
She says, I've had enough of you lot.
She's got no idea what you're talking about.
She says, you're all balmy.
It is weird when you can't laugh and you just. It's always the worst when you're trying to hold it in. You just got to let it out, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of it.
Nicole, you've been doing that series of videos, haven't you?
With my collection?
Mm.
Yes, I got them all done finally.
Have you?
Yeah.
I think I'm behind with a couple. I've watched most
I
of
think
them.
I'm going to do my gel pens next.
I'm on a no spend.
It's not too bad because I'm a rayon fan, so I don't really venture out. I've been trying different ones, but I have 7 whole sets of the rayon glitter sets.
Oh, wow.
That I'm trying to go through because I use just all my favorite colors and then I buy a new set.
When you use gel pens, though, they do go really fast.
Well, I've had, I've collected all 7 since 2016 when I started. And there's still, some of those are originals and they're still, none have dried up. You know, they're still working really great for the price, the amount of colors, you know, and how long they last for me, because I can do a whole page and not run out. And I've heard of other people using one pen from the start, run out on one page. So
them link shine pens and the what's the other one's called, the flares.
Yes, I have those too.
They run out really quick.
Yeah, but they're so glittery.
But they're so juicy. That's why they run out so quick.
Yeah.
I was doing the colouring once and a fly flew in and stuck to the page. That's how wet the page was. But they are. But they're quite up. They've gone down in price again now. They're only £2 a pack. Not that I've bought any. I'm very good. It's been a whole, what's the date today? 16 days. Oh my word. 16 days and I haven't bought any colouring stuff.
I keep the flares on backup. So I always have a pack of them sitting, waiting.
Wow. To be honest, I have a whole drawer for it. I don't know why I'm saying wow. I've got a whole drawer full of glitter pens down here. Literally. I'll have to do a tour of my stuff, won't I?
Yeah.
We haven't got that long.
Got that much stuff.
Just break it out in videos like me.
Yeah.
See, I keep thinking about doing it, and then I'm like, oh, everything's such a mess.
Mine is half and half. I've got a tidy gel pen drawer because it's just like I open it, look at it, and go, and then close it. My pencils are all right because I haven't got many of those, but everything else, like the art cupboard, if I opened the art cupboard, most of it would fall out onto me. So I just don't open
an avalanche.
Yeah, it would absolutely be an avalanche.
Death by colouring.
And there's some good stuff in there. There's like I've got all the Tim Holtz inks in there somewhere, and all the pan pastels in there somewhere.
Well, I did start getting ready to do the gel pen, and then I realized that I had these Crayola ones that I have not ever used. I got them out, used one, and I was like, oh, I got to do this. So that's the one good thing about cleaning and organizing it all up for the video is that you see stuff you haven't used, you can use that stuff. And then it's all organized after you're done. So that's kind of the plus side of doing it.
Yeah.
See, when I stopped crafting in 2017, I sort of shut the art cupboard and then just didn't do it. And then it was October, about a year ago now, that I restarted again. And I didn't open the art cupboard. So I've just used what I've bought recently, if you know what I mean. So anything that I bought. And every time I open the art cupboard, I think, oh, I've got some good things in there. I'll have to look at it. But then it's just I've got to sort it out. A bit like you with your room, Audrey. Do you know what I mean? There's stuff everywhere in there. Maybe I'll make a video of delving into the art cupboard and we'll do it together. I'm better at doing it when people are watching.
Well, if you've got all that pan pastels and that in your art cupboard, you could be doing bigger colouring, like colouring with Kay.
I know.
Yeah.
I love pan pastels. I used to really like them when I did art journaling.
Yeah, you could really crack out the big girl colouring.
Yeah. I'm looking at my art cupboard now, thinking I should open it. I'm going to go and have a look what happens if I open the door. I can't hear you.
You
for a
just hear
second
her scream.
In the art cupboard, no one can hear you scream.
Whoa. Is she okay?
I've opened the doors. Let's see what happens if I change the camera. Oh, my head's gone up. Look. Oh, you can't see. It's dark. My head's in the way. That's the art cupboard. Look.
Oh my goodness. I'm coming for a play
There you
date
go,
at
look.
your house.
You see the pan pastels there? There's the Tim Holtz inks all piled up there. That's paint. That's inks. That's all the re-inkers over here. This is art journals up here. And this, don't even ask what that is. Oh dear. Oh, that's my work computer. There you go. That's where I work as well.
It's a versatile room.
Oh, it's a room. It's a room of requirement.
Do we need to send
Spend
us
most of your life in there.
I think she'd need more than Bernard.
Wendy goes, "Oh, it's the good stuff. It is the good stuff." But my problem is, I feel like if I open it and start using it, I'll get overwhelmed that I've got too much stuff. So I'm just quite happy at the moment.
We need a play date.
Do I was
I'll
saying,
help.
you know, this. I said, I remember the days when I never used to. This room, when we first moved in, this room had twin beds in it. It used to be a guest room, and then when I started scrapbooking, I set up a little desk in here. And then I got the art cupboard, and everything that I owned used to fit in that cupboard. Scrapbooking, pens, everything fitted in that cupboard. And I said to my husband, I'll never need anything more than that cupboard.
Famous
And
last words.
And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bookcases of different various books.
And
then
the rest is history.
But the thing is as well, I used to barely be in this room because I used to get up, go to work, come home, cook dinner, sit downstairs, watch some telly, and maybe just pop in here for an hour or so. We used to hang out, do hangouts. Remember hangouts? I don't know if hangouts still exist. Do crafting hangouts with my friends and all that kind of stuff. Now I get up in the morning, get dressed, come in here, work, turn around, do a bit of colouring. I'm never out of this room now. Lucky it's quite a comfortable room and the sun comes up and I get a nice view of next door's hoovering his garden.
Spoilt for the view, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've got a neighbour like that.
What, hoovers the grass?
Yeah, because it's fake grass.
Yeah. He hasn't got fake grass though.
Oh my God.
That's a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
Don't even ask.
I did think it might have been a Dyson lawnmower that he had that just looked. Fiona was saying you did a huge declutter a few years ago. I did. It was called the Great Craft Room Declutter.
We still have attic to do yet.
Yeah, I still do have the attic to do. I do. This was the thing. It was the only room that I did. This room, I emptied. This room was like a bomb site, and I emptied everything out of it. It's all documented. Me carrying it all out bit by bit, literally going through everything, doing KonMari before KonMari was a thing, touching every bit of paper, going keep it, get rid of it, keep it, get rid of it, and then I sold loads of it. And there's actually a video where I show you what I made on eBay selling it. I sold everything. I didn't sell everything. I sold everything I didn't want, and I made £10,000.
No.
Yep, selling unwanted stuff on eBay.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I haven't watched all those. I'll have to watch them.
The Great Craft Declutter. I had hair and teeth then. I was much younger.
You stop going on about your age.
Oh, it's just like you feel old. You start feeling old.
Oh,
I work with all
She's
young
been
people.
greeting about her age since she started.
I know.
It's because as soon as you bend down now, you go, ooh. You start doing that when you're old.
Well, I do that. What?
I'm just fishing for
Got
someone
no
to
hope.
go. Fishing for people to go, really? You don't look that old.
You're never on camera long enough for folk to see.
I know, that's why. If I keep moving, no one guesses how old I am.
Oh, you don't look old.
Billy, you need to go back and watch my declutter. You'll see that I went through everything category by category. It was because of the minimalists.
I was gonna say I watched that video. If you guys heard the little hello, that was my littlest one. He was just saying hi. He thinks it's really cool. We're all coloring together.
Oh, I did.
He's
hear a little
7.
whine.
I thought it was you, Lily.
It's not me.
He said our coloring meeting.
Oh. I know that I am the master of voices, but I cannot do a 7-year-old boy.
I'm gonna close the door.
Fiona, I'm from Pennsylvania in United States.
Billy Colley used to say that you get to an age when every movement comes with a sound effect.
That's true. Yeah.
He's ran back to his brother's room and said, "Mom's on the computer with other YouTubers."
Aww.
From all
My
around
cat
the
has
world.
melted my heart. My good cat, my well-behaved cat. I've just peered down.
Aww.
Aww. Do you want to poke it with a stick just to make sure?
Lovely.
Oh. Oh, look, you can hear it purring. No, it might be the M11 actually. Hold on. When I couldn't sleep, the last few nights when I've not been able to sleep, have you heard of these things like, you've heard of white noise, haven't you, that you play?
Oh, yeah, I have to put that on.
I was looking around on YouTube to find something to try and put me to sleep, and I found pink noise, and I was like, oh, I'll listen to that. Didn't sound any different to white noise. Then I found brown noise, and I was like, what is brown noise?
Ew.
And I was a bit worried what it would do to me in the middle of the night. And then there was this one that was called a blend of pink, white, and brown noise. I was thinking Neapolitan ice cream in it, but none of them sounded any different. And none of them made me go to sleep. I tell you what did make me go to sleep, and I'm sorry, Emma Colours, if you ever watch this.
Oh, you always
But I put Emma on, and she's just got such a nice voice.
You slept like a baby.
I was watching, and my brain was happy, going, "Oh yeah, this is interesting. Let's watch this." And then the next thing I knew, I was waking up. Yeah. Maybe that because she's a dentist, isn't she? Maybe that's what she does. Okay, lay back in the chair. We're now going to take your teeth out.
Hypnotizes you to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't feel calm in the dentist, so definitely not.
Oh, nor do I. Not a fan of dentists. I've had too much trouble with them. You wouldn't believe it, but I was going to say, you wouldn't believe it, but I have a very small mouth.
Well, I'll be damned.
Not the reaction she was hoping for.
Yes. Oh, do you, Lily? Poor Lily. You must have had loads of trouble with your
Oh,
teeth.
I'm sorry. You poor thing.
Even the dentist, when they do the X-ray, they have to go and get the little kids X-ray thing. Billy got her jaw dislocated when they took her teeth out. Thankfully, the
You've
osteopath
unlocked
put
a
it
new
back.
fear.
Oh, don't like dentists. Has anyone seen Little Shop of Horrors?
No.
Yeah.
Feed me.
When I was younger, just a tiny kid, my mother told me funny things I did. Yeah.
Little shop of horrors.
Don't start that again.
I know, no singing. Oh, ASMR, the Loon Innate is brilliant. She does Reiki with ASMR. She's brilliant. Mystic Yasani ASMR. I've never really got into ASMR.
Oh no, ASMR freaks me out.
Isn't it just people whispering?
Pretty
What
much.
is it anyway?
And they do things like they'll do tappy noises. So they'll go.
I've never understood that.
Ugh, creepy.
What does it stand for?
Oh,
It has got.
Name
words
up
in
in a
it.
den.
fastest Google wins.
Well, I can't. I'm literally using everything. I have nothing to type on.
But I have they do this thing where they go, I'm going to open this thing now. Crinkle, 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 crinkle.
And they say words, don't they? They say words that sound nice, and they'll really.
Nicole would be good at that. Huh?
Like glitter. If you whisper glitter, it sounds pleasing. Apparently.
Francisco.
Nah. Nothing with glitter is pleasing. Nah.
Glasgow
Ugh.
Airport.
Some permanent.
Yeah, it's just creepy. I don't like it.
I found a colouring channel the other day that I thought, oh, this looks good, and it was an ASR colouring channel. I'm going to open the pen now.
What pens are you using, Lily?
I am using cheap old pens from the pound shop in the UK, just purely because they're pretty good actually. But I also want to try and do this page with just the 10 colouring pens from that pack.
I do that with mandalas a lot, but I wouldn't dare with a picture.
Well, the funny thing is, I said about this before we started, that this picture, which is an Angela Porter picture in this book, which is an old book, it's like a mandala squashed down. It's sort of, because it's all, like a mandala is all bitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, the little bits feel like it's a mandala, but just not round.
Zen doodle.
It is. And the funny thing is, I say I don't like Zen doodles, but the Zen doodles I don't like is when you've got like a dog that's got all patterns on its back, or a panda with patterns in its belly. Do you know what I mean? Like that book that you showed earlier, Rach, the snowman.
I like this.
Yes, exactly like that.
That one's
Hang
not
on,
one.
should we crack it out? Has anyone seen Lily's video on the Christmas Advent colouring books?
Yes.
She sent me a book, right? Not long ago. This is the book. And I thought, I'll just have a look through it just to see if there's any of those duplicate images in there. Yeah, this is the one. Right, so I'm flicking through it earlier. And the darn thing is the same.
Yeah. And I bought that last year.
Where was the snowman with the flower pot hat?
Oh, the reindeer?
Yeah.
Yeah, the reindeer.
The sleigh.
There he is. Flower pot snowman.
Is there the 4 candles in there?
4 candles. No,
I don't know. I didn't look actually.
I can't believe that I bought that last year. Said, "Oh, I don't like this." Sent it to you, and then
I've ended up with.
bought it all again, and went, "Well, still don't like them." At least I'm continuity of what I don't like is there.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you like doing them Zen doodly pictures then, Nicole?
No, I actually pulled them out of my One Color It book, and I'm going to send them. I can't think of the person's name right now. Forgive me.
Someone who likes doing them.
Yes, they said they would enjoy them because they watched my video and said, "Oh, if you don't want them, you can send them to me." She also liked a set of pencils that I didn't like, so I'm gonna send them. And I think she's in Australia. So when I didn't realize how much postage cost.
Yeah.
So I started looking into it. So now I'm like, okay, but I have a few packages to get out. And probably in 2 weeks I'll get them out to a few people that I've been watching and communicating with, because I decided this month to not put so much money into myself and put it into other people. So instead of doing,
there's many candles. There
can only be 4 candles. Handles for forks.
Oh, there's another flower pot snowman. What is this? Why?
They must be stock images from somewhere.
They must be. Because they're
You'll have to do an
blooming
internet
everywhere.
search, Lily.
Flower pot hat snowman.
Yeah. Oh, somebody has just stolen all these images, haven't they? Yeah. So naughty.
Does it say Merry Christmas at the back?
It doesn't.
Why would you print a book without even spell checking that?
Oh, I've got that in one of mine. The name's wrong. Which one is it?
I guess what they're doing. I mean, there's a YouTube video about it. It wasn't there? Or is you? If you look, making colouring books for Amazon, there's a YouTube video about how to make money fast, and it's about capitalising on gullible colourists who will buy any colouring book. And there's a whole video about how to do it. I make 10,000 a week.
Copyright 2016.
Wow. So that's 4 years older than the ones that I had. So maybe that's the originator.
Yeah, but what's interesting, I'm just going to go off on one now. I bought some Hobbycraft cross stitches last Christmas. Hang on, let me get it. It's right here. Oh, hang on. So it's the box that you get to do like little cards and stuff for Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my word! Yeah.
Now, doesn't that look familiar? It is the same car. So where have they got it from?
It looks like a Margaret Sherry's drawing.
There's something going on, isn't there, somewhere? Thankfully, there's no flower pot snowmen on that box. So there you go.
Cross stitch. Martin is a cross stitcher. You two were getting.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Clue was in the name, really, wasn't it?
Slightly. No, I think you messaged me, didn't you, not long ago or something? No, I don't know. Oh, she's gone. Anyway, she did.
Billy,
she commented.
Daniel, are you okay?
No, I'm going.
Oh, you're going.
Yes.
Thanks for coming along.
Yes.
Thanks for coming to play with us. Bye, Danielle. Have you been injured in an accident? I wondered if that was your phone call. Your phone rang, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just the hubby saying he's on his way back from Abbeymoor. He was way out on call.
Oh. I just was saying to Rachel when you disappeared about that, because obviously Rachel's into cross stitch, you're into cross stitch.
Yeah.
Our daughter does cross stitch.
She was into cross stitch. I got her into colouring though. I brought her over to the dark side.
Yeah, you put me in the bad books because I've got wedding stitching stuff to do for my neighbour next door. And what am I doing?
That's a bit like you, Rach, when you had to do that present for your brother-in-law.
I know. They loved it though. It was worth it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you do the heaven and earth, Rach?
No, I'm not. I'm not delving down that one.
Oh, I've got one. Two of them I should get finished.
Are they all massive?
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
get they say mini ones, but I've got a mini
They're not
one.
mini.
It's not far from.
I did a Rendale one for my brother and sister-in-law for their wedding a few weeks ago, and it took 3 months.
Yeah.
And there's no reason that it should have took 3 months really, but yeah. So no, heaven and earth designs are not going to be part of my life. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, I won't be doing any more. Once I get that, one.
It's like the diamond painting. I quite like that.
Hmm.
No, I've never been down that route.
Which, diamond painting or cross stitching?
Both.
Yeah, me either. I did cross stitch at school and then did it for a little while after. But diamond painting, I would just get too frustrated with that. It's too many little bits.
They get everywhere. You find the pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
It's too much like glitter anyway, so it's no use for me. Ugh, no.
I was gonna say I do all of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Cross stitch
they all just mix together, don't
cross
they?
stitch and diamond painting.
I fancy diamond painting, but I just know that I would get frustrated by the little bits because I'm quite short-sighted, and so I would just drop them and not be able to find them, and I'd have to have my head stuck to the page, and yeah.
And I find that too.
Painting, Rachel, do you have to have a tool to pick up the bits or whatever, the diamonds or whatever they are?
Yeah, it's just like it's like a pink pen, and it's just got, you put some wax in the bottom of it, and it just sticks. And yeah.
Right. No, still don't fancy it. Just dismiss it, just like that.
It's just an immediate no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably for the best. Like if you don't want to keep buying things and cluttering the house, it's probably best not to.
Well, it's bad enough taking over the kitchen table for this on a Saturday.
Exactly.
How long have you been stitching for, Rach?
I started, I think it was about October last year, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I went into Hobbycraft and saw, the really tiny ones that you can get for the cards. I started with one of those, and my friend was like, you'll hate it, because you got to be patient, and there's tiny little holes, and you got to thread your needle and all that. She's like, you'll hate it, I know you will. And then I ended up loving it.
Yeah, I've been at this for 48 years.
Oh my goodness.
You don't look old enough.
57, come on.
No, not having that.
I
think you're all lying to me about your age.
No, 57, 8, 12, 63.
She looks good for her age, doesn't she?
You know, December birthday as well.
Yeah.
Am I?
When's your birthday, Audrey?
I've told you, 2 days after Christmas.
Oh yeah, 27th of the 12th. 2021, Audrey. 8 for the
You're on
12th.
our anniversary, Mooney.
Hey?
It's our wedding anniversary in the 8th.
Really?
Right. 42 years this year.
Wow.
I'm feeling much younger these days.
And Bill's birthday's the 3rd.
Is it cold in Scotland in about February, March time then?
It's always cold in Scotland, isn't it?
All these
No.
December birthdays.
Wasn't last year or the year before.
No, we haven't had a lot of snow recently, have we?
No. Usually we would have some by now, but
Oh yeah, we get quite a bit of snow.
climate change.
I do.
No more polar bears in Scotland.
Well, we've got palm trees in Scotland.
What?
There is. There's palm trees up in Kyle House.
Jackie's off.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for coming along, Jackie. You're one of our tribe. I'm glad our singing 1970s adverts kept you laughing. Next week we move on to 1972.
Wow, are we ever going to make it to the 90s?
I stopped listening in the 90s.
Yeah, me too.
The only ones I might know.
Well, the 80s was obviously the best era for music, full stop, you know, obs. After that, weren't worth listening.
Wow.
You'll have to fill us in. You'll have to educate us on the 1990s. You'll have to take that lesson.
Oh. I'm busy that day.
Billy's Craft Room said back in time for colouring. That's it. I mean, I've watched all of those series. Back in time for school, back in time for dinner, and back in time for whatever, tea. Back in time for colouring.
No, that's quite a good one, isn't it? Back in time shows series.
I don't mind them. When they get them all dressed up and do the whole thing, it's good, isn't it?
The thing is, it's when they did the 1950s, and I thought, God, I remember that. I don't need to go back in time. I lived it.
Oh, I like the 1960s.
When they did the 70s, it just made me think I wished it was still like that now. Because it was sort of...
What, with the power cuts and strikes?
Yeah. Well, I used to have what was called... Oh, Fiona is talking about a Bay City Rollers album. I've still got my Bay City Roller albums. I used to have this what was called the power cut box. So when we had a power cut, and it had a colouring book in it, some pencils, and a torch. And I used to long for a power cut because it meant I could get my colouring book out and my pencils, because obviously everything used to go off.
I remember we were living in a caravan at the time, me and my parents, and I used to have to walk across the town to the hydroelectric shop, and they posted the times that the power cuts were coming on.
Oh, wow. At least you got notification. We didn't. They just went off.
No, we used to have... Mum used to make me walk across and take a notepad and a pencil and write down the times it was going off so she could plan the tea or whatever it was.
I remember as you generally used to go off either during or after Crossroads, because my mum always used to moan. She loved Crossroads.
Do, do, do,
Do,
do,
do,
do.
do, do. Down, 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 down.
Oh, here we go.
You're now playing Name the 1970s theme tune. Yeah, Billy's Craft Room, ice inside of the windows. We even had in my house where I lived in the deepest, darkest Essex, we used to get ice inside. We never had central heating. Put 2 coats on the bed in winter.
And my bedding used to freeze to the wall of the caravan.
Iron windows.
Yeah, metal windows.
Mm.
Used to waking up in the morning, I couldn't get my bedclothes away from the side because the frost was so hard, and that was inside.
Yeah, that's when we did have cold weather.
And they think they've got it hard these days.
So I was just proud that I haven't put the heating on yet.
Oh, that is good.
God, we had a school one the other night.
I mean, we're dithering. No, we're not.
Sei mir
We're suffering for it.
Sei mir Schnädelen hart, oh mein Wannestock, weich still. Who said
Lily
them?
is now
Who
German.
said them? I'm singing Wooden Heart for Nana D. Because he requested, put a song
In
request in.
German.
Who said that? Yeah. That's the only bit I know. I don't know the English.
Oh yeah, actually, Lily. Lily's
Mm.
craft room just put about weighted blankets. Have you got a weighted blanket?
I haven't got a weighted blanket.
I bought one on Amazon Prime when they had a really, I think it was the Amazon Prime day back in June. Because they are expensive, but it literally, I think it went down like half price. So I thought, go on then, I'll try one. It's so good. I sleep so much better with it.
Oh, my problem is at the
sort
moment.
of keeps you asleep.
At the moment, any blanket is kicked off at the moment. You know, of that age.
Yeah. See, I said the same thing to my mother-in-law. So I was saying about it. She's like, "Oh no, I'm at that age. You know, blankets are on and off all night."
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not very nice. I still suffer from it yet, Lily, so be warned.
Yeah.
Really?
My goodness.
Me too.
This is the start of it. I thought it'll all be over in a year. Billy's Crafter wants to sing the Pledge Furniture song, but I don't think I know that one.
Oh, what?
Pledge Furniture song. Zoe's in. Hello, Zoe. Hope you're well. Hope your stream went well. Yes,
Static
exactly.
sheets, nylon sheets.
Yeah, but you remember? Do you still have them nice warm sheets? What were the nice warm sheets? Got the flannelette.
You still
They
get
were
them.
nice. They wear out really quick though, don't they?
Your feet.
That's what you're doing.
Your feet are rubbing the same place all the time.
Depends what you're doing.
Candy stripe flannelette.
Oh, lovely stuff. So they were when you used to, cotton, pure cotton sheets, when they were all really cold. So flannelette sheets are always really nice and warm, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, at the minute, I prefer the cotton sheets.
Yeah, me too. The crispier and cooler, the better.
I love it when you manage to get your sheets on the rope and bring them in, and they smell lovely and fresh. Until the fire
hate being cold though. I hate being cold in bed. I have to be warm.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Well, I was until my own tropical summer arrived.
Tropical flush.
It'll be the depth of winter, and you'll still be boiling.
I am nice, I am good, treat me like you really should, 'cause I'm not made of wood and I don't have a wooden heart. Who said them? Who said them? Who said? My dad was stationed in Germany, and my mum, and they lived in Germany. My brother was almost born in Germany. I wasn't. And then they came home. And they used to still speak German. They're not German. My mum and dad aren't German, but they just used to talk a lot of German. I guess they was used to it.
My dad used to scream at us in German.
You've missed us all singing 1970s advertisements, Zoe. And theme tunes. Who was it who wanted the Pledge one?
Billy's Craft Room.
I don't remember that one. Maybe if it started off.
I can't think of it either. Pledge. I can remember the Colonel flying around on a plane.
Yeah, but that was Mr. Sheen, weren't it?
Oh, that was
up on your phone.
Right. Sorry, wrong brand.
All the
I
furniture
bought,
polish.
No, I didn't buy. Santa brought for the house the family game at Christmas time, and it was logo. And I was the
Yeah.
only one that knew the logos. Nobody else knew what the products were.
No, I don't encourage them.
We played that game, and we all knew. You know, my family are all crazy like me. They all recognised the logos the same.
Oh, that was because they were too old. That's what it was.
Mm.
Nobody knew them. That wooden heart's going round my head now.
It would be if I knew what on earth you were on about.
It's a song by
Elvis
Elvis Presley. Wow.
You've heard of Elvis Presley, surely.
Yes, I do. I know a lot of Elvis songs because my mum drummed it
Wooden
into me.
Heart.
But that
Wooden
one,
Heart.
I do not know.
Now, okay, where was you the day that Elvis died?
Oh,
When was it?
1977.
Oh, not even thought about.
That's quite funny. I remember we was on holiday in Blackpool, and we went out for the day, and there was a record shop in Blackpool, and it had all the Elvis records outside. Remember whenever all the shops used to put all their stuff outside? And my mum said, "Why have they got all the Elvis records outside for sale? You know, like a big thing."
Yeah.
And my dad said, "I think Elvis has died." And my mum went, "No, there's no way Elvis has died." And we walked up to the newsagent, and there was obviously it was all over the newspapers, wasn't it, that Elvis had died. And she went back to the record shop and bought a record of Elvis. We was on holiday camping. So there's no way she could play this record, but she bought it because it was the only one she didn't have, and she had a feeling that records were going to go up in price because Elvis had died. She's buying it for the future. She's still got her original GI Blues from the 50s.
Oh my goodness.
Zoe is asking, what are we all colouring? I am colouring Angela Porter, Joyful Gardens. Maureen is colouring Colour Lines, Mandala Night. And Audrey?
A book.
Big screen. And she says, a book.
Well, I don't know. I just picked it and opened it because I was too busy faffing around with that bloody laptop. What am I doing? Cute witches.
Oh, the Sun Life drawing one.
Colouring book cafe.
Oh, that one. Very nice. Nicole is doing Mysteria. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that. It is a nice picture, though. It's one of them facey ones. And lovely Rachel is doing... Oh, that's coming out nice, Rach.
Thank you.
I don't have colour morphia.
What pencils are you using?
Brute Funers.
The Nemesis
And
Audrey.
The pen is Artie's the Twi Markers, of course. Of course.
The Brute Funers go in the Tagal, Rachel.
Yeah?
They do.
Yeah.
Do they? Mine don't.
I've got the round ones.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The round
fine,
ones are
yeah.
all right, yeah. The round ones do. The square ones don't.
I went through the square window today.
I've got one. Never mind the weather. Get it together. The sun may shine and the rain may fall. Come on, PLA
Yeah, wine. Play away.
Nanadee's going to say goodbye to you all now. Thank you for keeping me entertained while attempting to sort out my scrapbook paper. I need to do that as well. Looking at it all. Even my husband said to me the other day, "You're going to sort out that cupboard when you sort out." I said, "I've sorted out that cupboard already." He went, "But you haven't touched any of it since you sorted it out." So I do need to sort out my scrapbook cupboard as well. Thank you for joining us, Nanadee. Billy loves Brian Can. It was very sad, wasn't it? Because he got dementia and he was still a darling.
Yeah.
He was such a proper children's entertainer, wasn't he?
I love the wooden tops. Rachel will definitely not know what I'm talking about now.
Too right.
It was in black and white, Rach, so you won't remember
No,
it.
it wasn't.
It was on our telly.
Yeah, it was black and white.
Mind you, we had a black and white telly.
Yeah.
And you used to watch the snooker in black and white.
Yeah, we used to describe and behind the black ball. Yeah, okay. They're all the
Which
same.
one's the ruddy black one?
Yeah, yeah. And then they started put the quiz show pop black in the black and white as well. Remember when the professionals used to play? Well, my claim to fame is I was on Big Break.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Billy saying, do you remember when Tony Hart died and everyone did lots of morph characters for him? And there's a prize for all those we show. That's the music from Vision On. Look up the Dragons Friendly Society. Yeah, Noggin the Nog, Ivor the Engines. I went to, there was an exhibition.
Oh, I like that.
There was an exhibition at the, what's the museum in Bethnal Green called? Sorry for the engine. Hello, Idris. How are you today? Yeah, the Bethnal Green Children's Museum had a exhibition of all of that. The clangers, the Noggin the Nog, Ivor the Engine, Bagpuss. I love all that. I've got a Bagpuss and a clanger. Actually, I've got 3 clangers.
I've got a Bagpuss.
I've got a Bagpuss, 3 clangers, a Kermit, a Morph. I've even look. Hold on.
She's away showing her collection again. Oh, more.
That is no, it was Museum of Childhood in Bethnal Green, Billy.
All right.
He's supposed to be a pen holder, this one, I think. Well, that's my 1970s shelf. I call it. It's on it, as well as Kermit, Morph, 2 clangers, Bagpuss. There's also a 1964 Spirograph.
I've still got mine.
An original xylophone, Rolf Harris. Can't mention his name. So, as you know, you remember? Was it called a xylophone? What was it called? I'll tell you.
Stylophone.
Stylophone. That's it. What else is on there? Billy the Mouse from the Mouse Organ. I think that's it on that shelf. Oh, and a Murano 1970s clown.
You still got the pens for your spirograph, Lily?
The whole kits and caboodles still in there.
Oh, I've just got the outside. I've got no refills for them.
Right, let's have a look. What's the time? 8 minutes past 4. How long are we staying for, girls?
That's up to you.
My husband's just walked in and he's just looking at me.
Giving you a funny look. I mean, I'm quite happy to stay for another 20 minutes if we want to go to 4:30. Let's do that then. 4:30. Yeah. Yay. Because I'm really enjoying this. This is coming out quite nice. I'm running out of pairs of colours to use though, because I don't really want to use blue. I don't think blue's going to work. I'm going to do them sticks brown. Oh, and then I can do these yellow, like candy floss. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? Like sort of yellow submarines, Zeusy, Dr. Zeus kind of world. I think that's why I like it. So what's Tim been up to? Your husband, sorry, been up to today?
You can say Tim, it's fine. Watching TV.
Has he? He's been watching the
always.
stuff going around in circles like my husband does on a Saturday.
No, you're not into that.
He is. That's why I'm here.
He's-
That's why I come up here.
Yeah. He's just wanted to know when we're going for a walk.
Oh, tell him you're going to be finished at
I said,
4:30.
I said 20 minutes, darling.
Oh,
Bless him.
because I had the headphones on. I missed the Harrier jump jets going over. The NFL that's being held at the I don't know, Emirates Stadium, something or other. They've the last 2 weeks they've had F-15 jet fighters going over in formation because it's American, and they go over our house in formation, and then about 10 seconds later they come back the other way in formation, and sonic bang as they go because they're big and fast. And I missed them today because I was doing this.
Yeah, but we're better.
Oh God, yeah, I've seen them the last 2 weeks. I think we was probably singing and dancing by that time.
Probably.
Once you've seen one jet,
It's
you've
been
seen
a
them.
theme.
Billy's got a womble.
Oh wow!
Why? A real one.
She went to Wimbledon and she stole one. Which womble have you got? Remember your womble.
Underground, overground,
Womble in free. The wombles of Wimbledon, come and are we? Making good use of the things that we find.
Things at the end of the day, folks leave behind. Uncle Bulgaria, he can remember the days when he wasn't behind the time.
With his map of the world. Pick off the papers and take him to Supermari. Come on, everyone, sing along. Oh,
I know the Christmas Womble song. That's about it.
If you walk down memory lane, look up 60 Childs on YouTube. Yeah. The thing is, right, at work, I'm a very sensible adult. I wear like.
You're a real grown up.
I no one would know that this was me.
Be funny if they're watching.
No, never in a month.
Can you imagine?
No.
You go to work on Monday and they start singing the Womble song.
It did happen once in the scrapbooking world. This was really weird, right? In the scrapbooking world, I used to have some bits and bobs in scrapbooking magazines and stuff, and but no one knew at work. I worked in IT, and I worked with all blokes. And one day I was walking along, and this bloke said to me, "Are you Lily, my lovely?" That was my nickname. And I went, "Who are you?" And he went, "My wife recognised your picture because it was a work picture from in a scrapbooking magazine." And I went, "Don't tell anyone." And he went, "No, I won't. But can my wife meet you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we ended up going to a crop together and all this kind of stuff. But that was the weirdest thing because I'm two different. I'm not two different people. That sounds like I'm a psychopath. I'm. This is, relaxed me, chilled out me, floaty skirt me, baseball cap me, and at work I'm, sensible,
angry,
sensible adult me kind of thing.
Sensible shoes.
Exactly. Well, at that time it was, high heels and Prada handbags. Now it's sensible heels and trousers. But it was just like,
oh. That's the word that I remember you saying.
What?
Trousers.
Trousers. Pair of trousers.
Trousers. Got me trousers
Get your trousers on.
Breeks.
Get your strides on.
Get your breeks on.
Trousers.
Don't know your trousers. But yeah, no one would.
Did you have to say, "Don't tell anyone my secret life"?
He said he wouldn't. He was ever so nice.
The secret life of Lily.
Yeah, that was when I did a really big girl's job. Big girl's job.
When you were a real grown-up.
I was a proper grown-up then. I used to earn lots of money and I was very important. and then I give it all up. Give it all up for you. When you have do jobs, big girl jobs that earn lots of money, they really do get their pound of flesh out of you. As in, you work very long hours and a lot of pressure.
Now, I obviously didn't do a big girl's job then.
You probably did do a big girl's job still.
Biggest one's looking after the men.
Oh, this is nice colour in this.
That sent everybody quiet.
I know. No, it's
Because we're all zen.
we're all. I wish the paper in this was better because it is really thin. Look at this is gel pen going through on this. Look,
Oh my goodness.
it's very thin. It's like proper just printer paper. So I might photocopy and print, scan and print the rest of them. But it's nice.
Oh, with your new laser printer.
Yes, it's very smooth. Hello, Joyce. How are you? You know what
Okay,
happens when
so-
you, Joyce? You
wait.
know what happens when you join late? It's lines. Billy will tell you what to do.
You know, I daren't be late ever again. I was late last week. I didn't even get on here. But you didn't make me do lines. Hi, Bill!
Oh. Really much drawing today.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
no. I can't understand again. I'm just going to pretend.
At least you didn't get a part in the head, Audrey.
No. He's probably wondering if I'm going to start making the tea. That's what it is.
What have you got? Oh, it's curry on Saturdays, isn't it?
Yeah, afraid so. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a bit like us. Well, we always have pizza on a Saturday,
Oh,
Not-
pizza's my favourite.
but not shop pizza. Pizza from Sainsbury's put in the oven.
Aye, but well, we don't care if it's charged or no, because
Well,
4 lights are on, but doesn't mean to say it's charged. They're making fun of me and you talking together. Because they
I just
understand us,
translated
that's
that
why.
as well.
You should understand this.
Oh, Maureen.
Yeah.
Probably.
I understand you. Of course I understand you.
Yeah, she did.
He said that isn't just colouring. That's connect and colouring.
I should get him to say that. Wait a minute, I better write it down or else I'll forget.
Come on, you go. Hey, it's not just colouring.
Haggis.
Right, what is it? This isn't just colouring.
I only wanted 100 lines, Billy. If you want to do 200 lines, you can.
Just a minute, you have to say this.
Billy, you wanted 200 lines for being half an hour late.
This is why
Look,
that
those
come from the
hours.
broch.
What's he
This
saying?
is where would that come from the broch?
Yeah.
Just as well I come to the brook.
And that come from the
No,
broch.
just as well as I come from the broch.
What's the brook?
Here's a broch.
Wait a minute, here, you've got to say this. If you can read it. You're in your specs.
Yes, come on, Bill. I'm counting on you.
What's this? This isn't just colouring, it's colour and
No,
So-
say it the way you would say it
Oh.
to yourself. As if you're reading it.
this is not
Yeah.
just colouring. It's colouring and
It's
So-
colour. This
Don't
isn't
butcher it. Come on,
this
Bill.
isn't just colouring, it's colouring, connect colouring.
this is not just colouring, it's colouring and connect colouring.
See? Makes perfect sense. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
of
that
course
at
it
all. Well
There
done,
you go.
Bill.
Lovely job.
Me.
It was isn't it?
That was
It is,
eloquent.
Isn't it?
And you eloquent, yeah.
That was eloquent.
that was his BBC voice.
He doesn't watch BBC, he watches Grampian. Oh, we didn't get Grampian anymore.
Hello, Joyce is after you, man. Look, who's that handsome fellow?
I think so.
Oh, so you are. That's my old man, Joyce.
Just follow the band.
And don't do
Bye
without
now.
me. Bye the now.
My husband said that when we got married in Scotland and I married a Scot, that made me Scottish. And if it became biblical times again and we had to get on a donkey and go to our place of registration, that I'd have to go to Scotland with him. You know, like Mary and Joseph had to go back to where they, you know,
Oh, yeah.
that I'd have to go to Scotland with him.
It's all right. You just meet up with the girls for colouring.
I
wouldn't
would. I would.
You wait
We'd have our own little,
put the tea on.
Oh, that's what I
we'd
said
have our own little
usually.
colouring club, but I'd have no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah. You'd be ringing me up. Rach, can
You'd
you
have
come
to
and
put
rescue me?
subtitles on.
They're talking Scottish and I don't understand.
Just imagine if I could talk Gaelic. Wow.
My mother could.
Could she?
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to learn, but oh me.
Thanks, Zoe. She's a bit of a monster, really.
This isn't just colouring, it's colouring, connect colouring. Oh, okay.
Google
Hashtag
Translate.
Google Translate. I don't think they would D Keith or anything, but I would be classed as just the northeast.
Which cat are you seeing, Zoe? Is it the one right at the beginning of the video or the one that I showed not long ago?
Video. Oh, that yellow's nice. It's a real goldy yellow. Look at that. These are Poundland. Oh no, this is Scribblicious ones. Do you have to work stuff in Scotland? Oh yeah, Audrey, you said you do, but it's about 10 miles away or something.
No, if I want to go a decent sized one, the one in my closest town is just tiny. So is that
Yeah, the one at the
Scribblicious
beginning,
ones,
that's the naughty cat at the beginning. You'll see my other cat later on. She just sits nicely next to me.
So you've got two torties, Rachel.
Yeah. Naughty torties.
That's right, I remember you saying that. My late mum-in-law used to have a tortie, Florence.
Oh, they're lovely.
She's doing the magic roundabout time for bed bit now, isn't she?
As soon as I say the name Florence, it just Dylan. Yeah, man.
Magic roundabout. That is too long ago.
Oh. Is she calling us old?
Any Doctor Who fans in the house?
No.
I used to love Doctor Who, but I feel that when what's his name? Peter Capaldi met the first Doctor when he was regenerating, that's when it should have ended. And I've not watched it since.
Oh, the magic roundabout. Is that one that's like it's like a little flower and it's got like little roundabouts off it? Not the program. Zoe just said about the magic roundabout in Swindon. I think that's the one it's a big island in the middle, and then I think there's like little islands around it or something. Google it, you'll understand.
Tom Baker was my favourite Doctor. When he went to Peter Davison, regenerated into Peter Davison, I cried. And I have told Peter Davison that.
There's a lot of people say that Tom Baker was the best, but then I like William Hartnell, you see, so.
Yeah, well, he was the first, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the first. I used to have a Dalek badge. I got it when I was in hospital in Halifax getting my tonsils out.
Oh.
There you go. Zoe said it's 8 roundabouts in one.
See, Joyce has just said Lady Doctor Who's just wrong. Now, we, in theory, we're ladies, so we can say that. But I agree. It's a bit like Cinderella being a man. Don't give me hubby met Tom Baker. I've shown my pictures of me meeting Tom Baker.
Yeah, you have.
Hello, Danielle loves colouring. Billy's Craftsroom, you like? I mean, I like her as an actress. I just think they was just, I don't know, being a bit too politically correct. You know, we've got to have a lady as a doctor kind of thing. I'm all for women's living or whatever, you know, but I don't know. I think our era like Tom Baker and the young new era like David Tennant, don't they?
The only time I tried to
didn't
watch Doctor
it
Who is when
after
it was David Tennant.
John Pertwee. I think John Pertwee was the last Doctor I watched.
John Pertwee was really scary.
You think so?
Billy's Craftsroom says, please can you show on here? I'm not on Insta. What, me with Tom Baker? Hold on. It's just here. I have it just to hand. Let me just get to it because there's loads of others in between.
I should get my album out when I met Jim Davidson and John Virgo then.
Hang on. That's me telling Peter Davison that I cried. Hang on. Let me make myself big. I cried when you converted into Tom Baker. That's me. Look at my hair there. Wow. It's long hair. So that's Peter Davison.
Oh, that's how it was on Harriet's, isn't it? The Harriet film. Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Ignore me.
He's also in the new reincarnation of Larkins.
That's John Pertwee. That's me.
Wurzel Gummidge. Is it? No, not Wurzel Gummidge. Is it?
John Pertwee was Wurzel Gummidge,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He was. John Pertwee was, yeah.
I like Wurzel Gummidge.
Lovely, John. Lovely.
I thought you were calling Lily Wurzel Gummidge because of her hair.
Oh, well, yeah, to be honest. That was a good day when it looked like that. Where's my favourite man?
I had a perm like that.
Oh. this is a K9. Oh, such a geek.
It's worth a lot of money, that dog now. The robot dog.
Oh, this is a nice picture. This is the lady from Starman, Karen Allen. She was also in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Where's Johnny?
Was that like a convention you were at, Lily?
Yeah, because I'm extremely sad. Look. Oh, Johnny. Elephant Man, Ollivander. There you go. Flying the flag for the geeks.
Speaking of geeks, then, did you watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
I see Young Sheldon's back next week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I've got it marked to record it.
I'm not sure we finished watching. We might have finished watching the last series. I don't remember. Patrick Troughton.
That's when I watch TV.
John Pertwee was Wurzel and Peter Davis was on All Creatures Great and Small. That is Jonna, indeed. That is a lovely picture of Jonna. It is. He is a lovely man. Billy is also a fellow anorak. Yay! John Pertwee was in. Not John Pertwee. Peter Davison was in something that I watched the other day.
He's in the new reincarnation of the Larkins, I said.
Was he? He was in something else as well. I'm just going to finish this flower.
I'm afraid David Jason for me will always be Pop Larkin.
Mm. Yeah, I do like this. This colour and connect thing is nice because it's the only time really in the week that I get time to
This is the
actually.
longest I will sit in colour.
Yeah, same with me.
I'm going to have a numb bum in a minute, but
It's like the only chance that I get that I definitely carve out for colouring. I don't, during the week it's hard.
There's always something else to do. Well, I find there's, I think, right, I've got 5 minutes, I'll get my book out, and then, there's something else to do, or there's something else to do, or washing to do, or...
I'm really trying to get into reading again at the moment. I'm trying to make myself sort of do a bit of that as well.
Yeah,
I'm not read for ages either.
I need to do that.
It's one of those that I really enjoy it once I get into it, but it's just forcing myself to do it.
The last book I read was The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Hoffman.
The Thursday what club?
Thursday Murder Club.
Murder.
Murder.
It's
murder.
It's a murder.
Told you, we are literally going to be speaking Scottish by the end of this.
It's easy.
To themselves, they don't sound Scottish.
No, they just sound like... Well, I don't... I think
No,
I've just got
I
a very
think I'm
plain
Scottish.
voice, but I don't know.
No, I know I'm Scottish.
I think it's because when they portray as Scots in films, they always usually use Glaswegian ones, a Glaswegian accent.
Mhm.
So everybody in the world thinks all Scots speak Glaswegian. I had that problem with some of my Russian friends. They thought that as well. But no. We have loads of dialects.
Well, Edinburgh is a really soft accent, isn't it?
Joyce, a physical book. I can't get into the idea of a Kindle. I'm debating asking for one for Christmas, but I don't know. It's not the same as having a book, is it?
No, I feel the same as I've got a Kindle, but I don't.
I've got a Kindle.
I like the idea of it, that it's convenient that you've got so many thousands of books in your fingertips, but it's just not the same, is it?
No, got to have a book. Even with this book, when I opened this book, because this is not a new book, it's a second-hand book. You know that smell? The book smell. And when I opened it, I was like, oh yeah. I like the smell of this book.
Billy Connolly put me off second-hand books.
Doing what?
Why?
Billy Connolly.
Maybe we can't
put me
discuss
off
that.
Of getting second-hand books.
Why?
She might not be able to explain why, Lily.
You can try.
No, she might not be able to.
What kind of books, though?
It might not be appropriate, Lily.
One of Billy Connolly's monologues was about books that people have had in their possession before. And he went on to describe what they could be doing when they have that books in their possession.
Stop.
And it's just put me off. I can't get a book from the library. I can't go to the charity shop and buy second-hand books. Nah.
As long as the pages are not stuck together, you're probably all right.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
You realise I'm going to have that in my brain when I'm reading tonight.
Poor Maureen's not going to come back again, is she?
No way, no how. I'm afraid to say.
See, I think there isn't much you can do with a book, is there? I mean, it depends.
Lily, come
Sorry,
on.
I'm not going to go there. I don't want to be demonetised.
It's not what you do with the book. It's what you do when you are reading the book or holding the book or going somewhere.
Audrey, just stop, mate. Just
wait,
stop.
no, I got there. There's no...
Oh, God. Maybe do you know what? I suddenly have the desire to get a Kindle. You've changed my mind. I would love a Kindle right now. I would love one.
At least you know.
After I've read my charity shop books.
You can anti-back your Kindle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, I'm finishing this flower, and we're gonna not talk about people doing rude
think-
things with their
I
books.
think my husband's got a drill out because I can hear a drill.
Maybe dribbling
And
people.
I'm really worried now. Like, he wanted to go for a walk, and now I can hear him drilling.
What is the time? Oh yeah, we're 5 minutes over.
Yeah.
Let me just finish
Well,
this
I've
flower.
finished
Maybe I've
my
annoyed him
last
that much. He's
pumpkin,
going to
so
walk
that's
in with a
me.
chainsaw in a minute.
Did
Get
you say
off that!
you finished?
No, I finished my pumpkins. So
Right, let's have a flash of everyone's pictures then before we go. Audrey first.
Hang on,
Let-
hang
let
on.
me let me bring
Oh,
you up,
good place
Audrey.
to stop.
Audrey first. Oh, that's nice. What pens you using for that?
The ones that you recommended,
Yep.
the Stegler Permanent.
Oh, there you go. Very good. Right, who's next? Maureen. Oh, that's come out nice. What did you mess up on then? You said you messed up. Can't see it.
Well, I was going to do them pink. Well, not
Ah, come out all right though, didn't it?
Hmm.
Nicole. There we go. She's done the hairs, looking
That's
lovely.
nice.
Look at that
That's
proper
nice.
big girl colouring.
Oh, you got thistles.
I thought you were going to put a grey hair.
You got them all. You got the Scots people all excited now because of thistles.
I saw a video of someone watercoloring them, so it kind of inspired me. And I'm doing the Colornopoly by Sarah at Chronicle Down Under.
Mhm.
And I have to do a picture with a bird. So, but I'm terrified to do the bird.
Just black. The whole thing black.
Yeah, blues, maybe some purples in there.
Well, it
That's
depends
true.
if it's a crow or a raven that you're going to do.
Rachel. Oh, she's pulled the camera back in readiness. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's
Unicorn.
looking good. Look at the horse's thing on his head.
A unicorn, isn't that?
Yeah, but that, whatever the thing is on his head's called.
A horn?
No, the purple bit.
It's a mask, isn't it?
Oh,
like a-
like the mask.
See,
shield.
he's not a real unicorn, is he? He's wearing a unicorn mask with a stick on it to make him look like a unicorn.
You did amazing on it. I did that picture too.
It's been a whip for about a year.
Wow.
I just can never do
Lily's
it.
mad yellow submarine picture has moved on somewhat, so it's looking good. I'm really enjoying doing it as well. So that's good.
That's a bit like Horton Here's a Who.
Yeah, it is a bit.
What?
Horton Here's a Who. Whoville.
Horton Here's a Who in Hertfordshire,
Oh,
Herefordshire.
look, I've done it again.
And you.
I've done it again. It's your fault.
Not drunk your tea.
Not drunk your tea.
Not good.
Goodness sake. I thought I'd actually drunk it this time. Oh.
Right, so lovely ladies, Maureen, Audrey, Nicole, Rachel, and the lovely Danielle who was in earlier. Thank you all very much for joining. The lovely chat and the wonderful moderators. Love you all. Had a wonderful time. See
Thank
you all
you.
next
Thank you,
week. Take care,
Thank
everyone.
you.
See ya.
Bye.